Alrighty, we are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here, aka Boudreaux. How y'all are today? Money Maniacs, how you doing, mon ami? Silver Phoenix, Fox Run Forge, Count Stacula, Metal Detector North Carolina, Found It Buried. Let's see, Mountain Man, yeah, Metal Detector North Carolina. What's up? Yeah, you were first. Okay, let's see. How's it going, Money Maniacs? Okay, I don't see. I don't know if Mike Banter went to sleep yet or not. ABC's in the house. Manal's in the house. All right, let's see here. I gotta do this. Boom. Oh, I didn't have that ready yet. That's coming up. Okay. You never are all the way set up when you go live. Actually, you are if you had more than 7 minutes. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that's ready. Yeah. Here we go. All right. That. That. Boom. All right, T. George. Go ahead and check your email. And I got Mike Banter up here next. Let's see. All right. Got Fox Run up here. Okay. Let's see. Who else? Hey, Kaylee Singer. How you doing? Hey, Gleason. What's going on, mon ami? How you doing, buddy? Keep it real, Cajun. That's right. Keep it real. Let me see. Who did I see in here? Gleason. Gleason, give me the first three letters of your email or characters. Oh, Mountain Man. Hey, anytime, bud. Yeah. I had saw that you put up the video. I just didn't. I've been busy last couple of days. I saw that you had a couple of videos out. That's right. Hey, I need to write all that down. Need to write all that down. MICJ, right, Gleason? Just waiting on Gleason to answer that. MICJ? Yeah, I know that's it. I don't know anybody else by that one. All right, there we go. Now let me get back to this. Uh-oh. Is the A next to the J? What does mon ami mean? Mon ami? My friend. MON space bar AMI. Mon ami. That's French for my friend. I am French. MICA. MICA. Crap. Get out of that. I don't have that. Yeah, en français. Uh, Gleason. Gleason, send me an email, bro. If you don't mind. You got my email. I'm not finding that. Check your email, Gleason, to see if that's the one. Hope I didn't send that to the wrong one. Yeah, Count Stacula. Yeah, I'm doing a panel with a couple of people. Manau, you got to run? All right, bud. Take it easy. Bon nuit. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me put it in here. Oh, I messed that up. I'm glad I caught that. All right, there you go, Gleason. Oh, okay, Monty. Not a problem. Yeah, I'll get you up here a little late. Mountain Man, my wife heard you say you are French and said so is she. Yeah, I'm down in South Louisiana. I'm a Cajun. I'm a Cajun. Oh, there's Fox running right there. Sorry about that, Fox.
That's all right.
I was over in my email.
Coin Hunter.
It don't matter if you don't have a mic, Danny boy. You can jump up in here. Just give me an email, Danny boy. I just put my email in chat. Okay, you got music in the background, Fox?
No, I ain't got no music.
You got TV on?
Yeah, the wife's sitting over watching TV.
Oh, okay.
I'll mute myself.
Oh, you don't have to. Mike Wolf here. Hello, YouTube. Mike Wolf here. What's going on, mon ami? All right, George. Not a problem. Coin Dragon. What's going on, Frank? How you been, bud? No, it ain't been that long. I seen you. Oh, Mike Wolf, maybe. Yeah, not me. Okay. David Carlisle. How you doing? Is Linda Wallace in the house? Yeah, Linda's in the house. How you doing, Miss Linda? Okay, let's see. Boy, I'm missing a lot of stuff in chat here. Cajun does not compute in Google Translate. It should. It should. Let me check my email here. Now I'm gonna have that. Okay. Well, there you go, Gleason. Finally got that. All right, I gotta check this. Okay, I had another couple of emails to check. All right, let's see. Let me get back in here. All righty. Boom, 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 boom. Terry's wood burning. What's going on, Terry? Red Ruby's outdoor. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, let's see. We got David Carlisle. Let's see who else I missed in chat. Mike said we'll be in Hattiesburg, Mississippi till Tuesday. Then y'all heading to Florida. All right, cool. Y'all taking y'all vacation. Yeah, be a nice time to go to Florida. Right when it starts warming up down here. Yeah, but it depends on where y'all going in Florida. It's most of the time it's warm in mid to south Florida. It was cold the last couple of days over here. Carlos Z, what's going on, mon ami? I hadn't seen you in a little while. What's been up? Where you been, bud? I mean, I ain't seen you in a minute. Ken PV, how you doing, mon ami? Yeah, it's cool in Florida this week, but it's always groovy. That's right. Yeah, we was just talking about Florida there. In fact, Mike Wolf is heading down your way somewhere. I don't know exactly where he's going to be at. You dying of the coronavirus? Yeah, right. That I am not believing. I'm not believing it at all. Hector, what's going on, mon ami? How you doing? Finally, I got online. My only day off from my two jobs. How are you? I'm doing good, Hector. And you, mi amigo. Yeah, Mike. Well, if you come from Florida, and head to Louisiana, yeah, you'll be on I-10. And once you're on I-10 and you're around the Lafayette area, you are not far from my house. You're only 20 minutes away from I-10 from my house. And that way you can come eat some of that good crawfish etouffee or some shrimp etouffee. Hot in Cali today. Uh, Usually Cali is hot. Okay, I got a couple of more emails to send out here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there's one right there. Uh, uh, all right, Ken PV and
Big dog wet.
Hector. I got the link sent to y'all. And there's Mr. Gleason right there. What's going on, bud? How you been?
Hey, brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, I've been up. Been a long day for me. I've been on a lot of channels tonight, watching a lot of shows, and then I was outside working all day long. Had a little sunshine finally.
You know what? Down here in South Louisiana, you like Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. Uh, we almost ain't in the last 2 months. I think we had 1 week of sunshine, and that's
We've
about
had
it.
we've had nothing but rain, 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 and then just all of a sudden today we get a little sun, and it's supposed to get warmer next week.
Big dog leather. What's going on, bud? How you doing? Ain't seen you in a little while. What you want? One of these hats right here? Cajun coin hunter hat, aka Boudreaux. There's different styles of them. Big dog. Uh, I can send you the link to Miss Ida Herring that makes my hats. I don't buy them and make a profit on them. Uh, but Miss Ida makes them. She's the one that she made the first channel hats, and she made my first channel hat for me. Well, a few of them, and they are trendy right now. Uh, so let me get Miss Ida. How you doing, Hector?
I'm doing okay.
Cajun,
Other
I
than a
saw
little
you
tired.
the other night. 1883 Morgan that I bought.
Let me put you up here. You got an 1883 Morgan.
Yeah, I
Okay,
bought it. It's an old. That,
New
that's
Orleans.
that's the first one I ever bought.
Oh, good.
It's in really good. It's pretty good condition.
Yeah.
I don't have a scope yet. If I had a scope, I could be able to kind of show better things that I've got. But I don't yet. I'm gonna get a scope sometime pretty soon.
Right. Right. Hey, Seven Wonders. How you doing, mon ami?
I got some pretty Wheaties here.
I know you didn't get that from me because I don't put them in that big of. I don't put them in a dollar flip.
I know it. I won. I won a 57D and a 58D on Bill J about a month ago. That's where all. Well, that's where these pennies came from, and I
Right.
got a. It's a good looking 1899 dime.
Oh, Barber Dime. Yep,
Yeah,
my favorite
that's pretty good
series.
looking. Yeah, it's a good looking dime.
One of my favorite dime series. Miss Ballad of Janine. How you doing, Sean? Yeah. Bonsoir. Bon week. How y'all
He always.
shaking? We
Uh,
doing good.
he always has the. You got to answer trivia questions on there, and it ain't easy. I just got lucky that day, and I had been reading before I went on the show and watched it, and I couldn't believe the question he asked. I had just read about it, so it was still on my mind, and I got it. That was the
Yeah.
first
I,
one. Then.
I've won. I won 3 or 4 times on Bill J's. And actually, one time I gave my package away to somebody else. I forgot who it was. When I win, a lot of times when I win, I give my stuff away to other people.
He's been he was took off yesterday. He was pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah, he
He,
said that.
he's got a lot of health problems going on right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Excuse me. He did say that.
Well, what I'm fixing to do, Cajun, but I'm waiting. when I get the rest of my stuff in, I've got some stuff that I won on Big T's channel here a few days ago, and then I've got a couple things that I bought on there. I just been able to lately, where I could buy a couple of things. So everything that I'm going to show in a video coming out probably in the next couple of weeks is going to be everything that I've won in the past year, and then I'm going to probably give some of it away because I only got like 150 subscribers, but I'm just going to have some fun with it then, and probably get rid of all. And I got some nice stuff. Got a lot of nice ones in there. I got some slabs. I got some $50 that's got the deep cameo that are graded. I've got a few things, not a lot, but a lot of winning coins. I could probably fill up the whole bed laying in here, cover probably about half of it up with what I've won.
Right.
I'm saving my secret on it for the amount, how many wins I've won on. I'm kind of ashamed of them. I've won a bunch, but I'm going to turn around and do something back good with it.
Well, when you get to like 250 subscribers,
Yeah,
go ahead and do a giveaway. With a couple of your items.
right. Yeah, I just got up. I looked earlier tonight. I've just got like 150 something, but I don't have a lot of content at all. I've just kind of been promoting some things like for Big T, and because I'm not used to getting on camera and talking to everybody all the time.
Right. Okay, let me do something here. I gotta copy this. Get back in here. Minimize that a little bit. Mike Wolf said, "Hey, Cajun, Mountain Man, I'm gonna call it a night. Catch you on the other side of the mountain. Not a problem, Mountain Man. Check your email. I sent you a pic. Okay. Hey, Mickey Robs Banks. What's going on, mon ami?
Yeah, I found some the little cardboard flips. I was at a bookstore the other day over in Kentucky, and around here you can't get anything unless you order it. But I was in Kentucky and went to a Books A Million, and they had pretty much everything that I was looking for.
Okay. No, Mickey Robs Banks. No, I did send you the link, bud. I did. I sent you the link to join up if you want it. Okay, let me see here. There we go. Okay, Big Dog Leathers. Big Dog. There's that link right there for the hats. And she has different styles. In fact, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my other one. And there's different styles. There's different styles. Yeah, all you gotta do is email her and say you want a Cajun coin hunter hat, a Cajun hat, and she'll know what you're talking about. But let me present Hector here. He's showing off a couple of coins, and that's what this stream's about tonight. We're gonna be showing off some coins. So you have the floor, Hector.
Did you call me there, Cajun? I'm having problems with my computer. It's stuck. Everybody still there?
Hey, Hector, this is
Yeah.
Gleason News. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, sir?
All
Nice
right.
to meet you.
Yeah, same here.
Thank you, sir. Having problems with my I can hear, but I can't see nobody because my computer from one screen to another and it's black. I can see chat. I can hear you, but I can't see Cajun or you or anybody else.
Yeah.
Here we go. Well, nope. Back again.
I can see a coin displaying on my screen.
Gleason?
Yeah. Do you have a scope turned on or something right now?
Yeah. I have my but it's never affected this. I'm gonna have to let me see if I can I'm gonna have to restart it. Is Cajun gonna be
there?
Yeah, it says my streamer is not responding. Let me see if I can.
You're not muted out, are you? Well, no, I'm hearing you. So.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to see why my Chrome and my streamer are not responding, but you guys can still hear me. That's odd. I might have to power it down and start over again.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that, Hector. You can jump out and come back in.
Yes, sir. I think I'm gonna have to because I have no function on my keys, but you guys can log out. I'll be back.
Okay, not a problem. Okay. I got that other hat, Big Dog Leather. It's got the American flag on the front.
No, I got one.
With Cajun Coin Hunter. Now, don't let that fool you. That camera's not picking that up right. That black type, black lettering on there, you can see that very good. And that is a mossy oak hat. All these are like the college and NFL football team hats, you know, high quality. Got the Velcro on the back of that one. And then she has like the real tree designs, and then on the right hand of the bill, right here, there's an American flag. There's a flag on there, and the back of those doesn't have the Velcro adjustment on the back. It has a little belt buckle style where you can put the tag in, you know, and Big Dog Leather, I know your head's a little bigger than mine, so you wouldn't have to put that tag in inside that little rim right there. So, but anyway. Matt 83. What's going on, mon ami? Matt 83. How you doing, bud? One of the best guys on YouTube right there. Okay, let's see. All right. What else you had that you were showing off, Gleason?
That was the only things that I had right now, unless I stepped over and opened my box up a minute.
All right, that'll work.
I'll grab a couple things.
Let's see. There are 43 high and low mint mark cents. Okay, Mickey Bank, not a problem, bud. Who's that? Dean? Wait, we got Dean in the house. What's going on, Dean? How you been, buddy?
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Matt 83, I can tell him thank you very much again tonight. I'm going to show you what I got from.
Okay, wait. Hold that back up. Hold
Okay.
that back up. I got one of them too there. And then I got Rocky Superstar. That's embroidered right there. It's like a shirt patch,
Yeah,
you know,
that's pretty cool.
like you put right there on a shirt or a jacket,
Yeah.
but it's a magnet. That's a magnet. And Rocky Superstar sent me the first magnet. He told me, I'm sending you a magnet to put on your new fridge that Matt 83 got for you. Well, I'm gonna put it there so everybody can see it. Well, I had to take it off the other day. Well, let me see. Let me back up. I had to take it off the fridge to show it off. Miss Ida made those. Miss Ida made those patches. That's all embroidered.
Now I got three pretty items I'm going to show up here now. These were compliments of Matt, and I want to thank him very much for it. Was in an auction over on Trucking for Silver one night, and he don't know how much that really meant to me, and I'm going to show him. I got to bid. He let me bid that night, and he bought this stuff.
Is that First Strike PCJ MS69 Silver Eagle? What year is it?
Yeah, it's 2017.
Okay. Yeah, okay, I see it now.
Got that one, and then I got
You was
I
all the
called it.
way you were all the way to the end of the camera. You wasn't in the middle of it.
I call this a Pegasus 1 ounce round.
Yeah, horse with wings, correct. Pegasus.
Okay, and it's a good looker.
Yes, it was 1 troy ounce.
And then the last one right here, I got another 1879, I believe.
Yep, 1879. Yeah, give me 1 sec there, Money Maniacs. All right, Mike Wolf, time for bed, a long day tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed night. Laters, y'all. All right, Mike Wolf. Mike Wolf was here, and now he's gone.
Yeah, Matt, I see you comment, man. I appreciate it a lot. You put a smile on this big old Tennessee boy's face when I got those. Man, it was really a treat to get to do that.
Michael Kittle, Rare Coins. Welcome back. How you doing? Melissa Curtis, welcome to the stream. River Spirit, welcome to the stream. Let's see who else I missed in here. Okay, we got Dean, Seven Wonders. I don't know if I missed anybody else in here.
Yeah, I was just about to go to sleep, and then I thought, well, I scroll on here for a minute, and I seen you were on, and I thought, well, I'll jump on for a minute and see what they're talking about tonight. And now that made my night just to get to thank Matt 83 showing up, because I it's just I guess I'm still a little kid.
Right, right. Well, hold on. I got a question for you in a minute here. Hold on a sec. I got to send out a couple of links.
I agree, Matt. I agree. You're right about that, brother.
Hey, Matt is a awesome, super. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's an awesome, super guy. He is.
I'd love to meet him someday. I sure would. I just
Me and Matt was supposed to meet up in October, but we didn't have the chance. He was working, and my buddy David Carlisle, he told me he says, hey, you know where the key's at to the house? He said, you can go ahead and run the net and all that. He was in the hospital in Baton Rouge. He went down to Chauvin, down on the Gulf Coast. He said, you know where the keys are? You, Missy, and Johnny, y'all just go ahead and go down there, and run the net, the shrimp net.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, I ain't going there when you're not there. I ain't going there when you're not there. He said, man, go ahead, make yourself at home. He said, just make sure you cover the ice maker back up with the blanket. That's all,
I got a PCGS 2019D sample shield in here too. Yeah, I can't wait to get a scope, man. I need a scope bad.
Oh, you got that from a coin shop.
Well, actually, I won this over on Paul and Snacks channel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's from a coin show, and PCGF gives those out.
Yeah, they give them a whole, like a case of those things or a little box of them to give away.
Right.
And I got a, this is real pretty right here. If I can quit shaking.
Yeah, you're so excited to have them.
A PR69 deep cameo. It's got, look at that mirror.
Was that an 85?
85S, yeah. Yeah, some of those are, gosh, it'd be hard to part with them. They're just, I mean, something like my dad had a big collection, and when he passed away, I didn't get any of his stuff. My brother took every bit of it, and I would have loved to have had just some of it. And I didn't talk to my brother for a long time over a lot of that, but I just let it go, and things like that happen, I guess, in everybody's family.
Yeah. Some people get greedy. John Francis, what's going on? Another Louisiana guy in the house. Michael Kittle, I sent you a link. Oh, that might be him in the back. Yeah, that's him backstage. How you doing, Mike? Good to have you back.
Oh, I'm doing all right. How you doing?
Oh, fair to middling.
Yeah.
Midland, Louisiana. So yeah, Gleason, Matt said I'm gonna send you a scope this week, buddy.
Oh man!
Like I said, one of the best guys on YouTube, man, in the coin community.
He can't do that.
Well, look behind me right there. And you know about that, Gleason. I mean, man.
I just can't get over it. I can't get over it.
Oh, Money Maniacs, I don't need an email from you. I sent you one. Yeah. Alyssa Curtis said is Louisiana's where it's at. About to start catching the trout. Must be speckled trout. Man, I love speckled trout. Oh man. Counter Don John, how you doing, mon ami?
I missed him in there. I hadn't. Of course, I'm not on the YouTube side. Now I see him. Hey, counter down, John.
All right, now we got Hector back in the house.
Yeah, I had a message from my router. It said that someone was on it too, and it was interfering with another signal next door. I never seen that message before.
What? Oh, your router's not secured?
It was and should be, and just said that my signal was conflicting with someone else's signal.
Huh.
The first time I've ever seen that.
River Spirit, hello again.
Matt 83, hello.
Hey there, Hector.
Hey, Michael, how are you, sir?
Doing all right.
Good.
Hey, Cajun.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna excuse myself. I'm gonna step down and I'm gonna jump back over on chat on the YouTube side
Okay.
and
Send me an email. I'm having a little issue with something, but send me an email.
okay.
I think you have my phone number. If not, send me an email.
I do. Hey, what's the prefix down there, and I'll find it where I
337.
Okay, I'll find it in a minute. 337. I'll look it up and I'll when do you want me to do that?
Just send me an email.
Okay.
And call me tomorrow or something. Or I'll send you an email back with my number if you don't have it. I'm pretty sure you got it, but
Yeah.
If you don't have it, I'm having an issue with something over here, and it's confusing me.
All right. If I can help you out, if it's something electrical or something like that, I'll help you work it out.
Yeah. Well, usually on something electrical, I can, figure it out because I'm an electrician. But anyway.
Oh yeah. Okay. Got you. Well, I'll be in touch.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for the invite up tonight. I appreciate it, and you got a lot of good followers out there, Cajun.
Yeah, well, we think we do anyhow.
You do.
All right. All right. Peace and cracking grease, brother.
Same to you.
See you all later. Bye.
All right there, Hector. What you got showing up there?
Oh, one of the coin hoarders coins he sent me. Scent hoarder sent me. It's 55 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I got a big old pack from Scent Hoarder right here. I did a mail call on it. Man, they got some 200-year-old stuff in there, and go.
Is that a Denko book?
Yes, it is it's a Benji Dansko book or Franklin Half Dollar Dansko book.
Denko, oof.
Yeah, I'm only missing 10 coins.
It works. Oh, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Michael Kittle was showing something. Mike, what you got right there, bro?
Dang.
Just going through a bunch of stuff from the Long Beach show and organizing some things, getting ready to do some photos and maybe a couple videos. Just got a whole bunch of stuff here. Got some $20 gold pieces here. If anybody needs some gold, pretty cheap. Well, now the gold went down a bunch today. I don't know if I want to sell them. I would have sold them yesterday before gold went down.
Before gold went down?
Yeah. The 1897. This
You
one's
know,
a little bit
that
dirty.
palladium took a spike.
In the 1904, it looks real nice. And then an 1895S.
There's this little guy, what's his channel name? Coins USA. You familiar with him?
I don't know. I'd probably subscribe to like 800 some people. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't. That's not one that like I seem to watch a lot though.
I want to say he's about 11 or 12, something like that. Maybe a little older.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Wait, let me see. What is Matt leaving out of here?
Yeah, he said he's gonna take off.
Oh, is that the package you sending? Well, let me see.
Yeah, man, I'm sending this to you, but I gotta think of something I need. I gotta because you've seen the buy things for people just out of the blue. I was trying to think of something I need. I was gonna mention, oh, I need this, and I'm just messing with you, Matt. But yeah, all this stuff here, it can be yours, Matt. No problem. Just we'll figure it out.
All right, Matt. Bon nuit, Nick.
Have a good
Bon
one,
nuit.
buddy.
Appreciate you coming in, Matt, as always. Anyway, Coins USA. You know, I'm a pretty good judge of age and all, and a good judge of character. And good kid. He makes good videos. You know, I don't know who edits his videos or whatever, but man, he's got some good quality videos. And he was at the Long Beach show.
It's all right.
Yeah, and I said, "Did you see Michael Kittle Rare Coins?" He says, "Oh, not sure." Uh, like that. So I'm like, well,
No, I had several people that introduced themselves and that are on YouTube and talked to them, but I don't remember that one now.
you know, a handsome little kid. He's got like some blonde hair, comb, got a side part. He was doing a couple of videos and stuff. You know, he was just like showing coins, and there was this one booth that had some bins that was. Let me present myself that way I can show you how they were. Them big old totes,
Yeah.
you know, storage totes. They were kind of at an angle, well, like that. They were, and they just had like uh 10,000 coins all over the table that people were picking through.
No, I just looked them up and I'm not subscribed to those. You got 68 subscribers, and I see there's a video here, Long Beach Coin Expo. So
Yeah, that's him.
I mean, maybe he came by the table, but I don't think he introduced me or didn't say Coins USA.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. I'll have to check that out.
And you know, he was showing a few things off in the video and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you get some footage on that?
What do you mean?
On the Long Beach show?
Yeah, I did a live stream from the show on
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you
Did
were
you
telling
get-
me you needed some gold, and then you saw the pirate wheel, and you're like, "That's my wheel."
Yeah, yeah. I said, "Oh, there's my wheel."
Pretty much. Yeah, they do that on the Saturday morning. They have the kids' treasure hunt there, and the kids go all around answering trivia questions and getting free coins. And then when they get everything, they can go back and spin the wheel and get some extra free coins. Like then, one of the kids didn't want theirs, so I got them from them. So they get coins like this here with a special treasure hunt label.
Oh, okay.
So there's the Frank Church River of No Return quarter. They have the P's, the D's, and the S's. And they didn't have any W's though.
Yeah. That's the one with the boat, the R and R.
Yeah, River of No Return.
Yeah, R and R.
They call it the Frank Church River of No Return, so they added some extra, which and then NGC was giving these ones out, presidential.
Yeah, that was a guy in that boat, that river boat that went down the rapids and all that stuff,
Yeah.
or something like that. You know.
So these are pretty cool. I bought a bunch of these from kids that don't want them.
Oh, okay.
This is a pretty cool one. It's a bust half dollar. It's 1836 over 1336. They had the date messed up a little bit, so they did it over date. It's kind of a popular over date.
Sweet.
So I'll have to do a video of that. Got a couple Lincoln cents with repunched mint marks graded. There's a 53 D over D and a 59 D over D over D.
D over D over D.
Yeah.
Triple D.
That's what they say.
Well,
I got a whole bunch of stuff here. I just bought this 1909 VDB just because it had some toning on it. So I have to get that out of this dirty flip. Or dirty 2x2. There's some haze on the plastic there, but that's not on the coin. About a 10th ounce gold eagle just because someone needed to sell it. They came to my table wanting to sell it. Then a premier certified coin holder as an MS70. So awesome. Never heard of this company, but
yeah. What company is it?
PCC, Premier Certified Coins.
Premier Certified Coin. Never heard of it.
No, either, but I didn't pay any premium or anything for it, so someone just needed some gold or gold to be sold. So I bought all kinds of random stuff here. Someone came to my table with this 1798 large cent. That's really messed up, but still a 1798, so I bought it.
What year is it?
1798.
Oh, okay.
There's some. They say tooled on the label because right around the date there's some scratches and to like redefine the bottom of her neck and everything around the date, but so they call that tooling, which is probably right. But it's also corroded and a little bit messed up. But didn't have to pay much for it either, so it's good.
Midnight Silver Run. How you doing, mon ami? Let me see. Somebody jumped out the basement. They came in for a second. Jumped out.
Got a worn down, lightly clean trade dollar, 1877.
I'm talking. I just had a question for you, and I forgot what it was when I said somebody jumped out the basement.
I don't know. I do not know. Got this from the mint. They were selling them the 2020 quarter silver sets. Get it out of there.
Well, I think it was still sealed, wasn't it?
Pretty much. There's all the 2020 designs there.
Get the fruit bat in there.
Yep, some silver.
Yeah. Which one is that? With the guy planting the tree.
That one is called. Let me read it. It's called Marsh Billings Rockefeller from Vermont.
They're building up
stewardship.
Marsh, building up like what, the marsh or?
It says Marsh, Billings, and Rockefeller. I have no idea.
Small
states. A lot of them don't have national parks or whatever, so they just have to pick some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I think it is. I don't know.
Miss Melissa said the bats. I love the bats.
Yeah, the bat ones are pretty cool. Yeah, they had the change machine there where you could get quarters just by putting money in, and when I did the live stream, it wasn't working. But so I went back the next morning and put like $10 in there, so I got a little baggie of the back quarters here. It's a good mix of P's and D's, which is kind of cool.
Oh, okay, T. George. All right, T. George. Not a problem, bud. Have a, you know, bon week. Have a good one. Or if you want to jump back in, either way.
Hey there, found it buried.
Hey, Michael, on those quarters that you put the machine in, wasn't working the day before. Was it like $10 for $10, or?
Oh yeah,
was
it's
it
face value. You can put $1 in and get 4 quarters. I put a couple fives in there and got $10 worth. And
it looked pretty nice. It just
they look brand new. They're just a mix of the P's and the D's. They don't have the W's yet, and I was checking to see if they had any S-Mint quarters, and they didn't. So I just
okay.
Because the Mint there sells stuff, so I bought this here. It's a $25 bag just of all the S-Mint quarters. So I got a bunch of the S-Mint back quarters here.
Yeah, that's a regular business strikes right there.
Yeah, so these are real
Yeah.
nice. And those are all the San Franciscos.
All right, River Spirit, bon week.
And these cost a little more than face value. I think for the $25 bag, I think it's $35. So you got to pay a little premium.
Yeah, well, you get a nice little bag too, though.
A nice little bag, and they're all in like brand new shape. And then I got this bag here. This is a $100 bag of. They only had one of the dollar coins, and this one is the Georgia Innovation coin. Georgia Innovation, whatever it is. It's a Trustee's Garden it has on it. And for the $100 bags of dollar coins, I think they charge $115 or $117 or something like that.
That's not bad.
So yeah, when you think like for the quarter, it's 35 cents each, and then for the dollar, $1.17, I guess it's not a huge thing.
Okay, what's the order now on the W's? From like what's the first one's coming out to the last one for this year?
No, I really don't know. I know last I heard, there's one of them's coming out in April, I guess, and people are saying at least that's when the first W's are going to be available. In April, but I don't think anybody knows for sure yet. And the last I've read was that the Mint says they're changing the way they distribute the W quarter, so it won't be the same as it was last year. It might be real close to the same, but it'll be. They say they are making changes because they got so many complaints that it wasn't fair, and with the cities saying here's where the quarters are being distributed. So you had a whole bunch of people complaining. Well, we looked in those cities and they don't have them, or I don't live near those cities, so. They're doing something different this year. They haven't said what yet that I've read.
Yeah, because they sent them to certain distribution points, and people weren't getting them like in, say, Montana or Oregon or just say like
Nevada. Well, and even then, they say they distribute them out to whatever. They had a list of, I think, 20 cities where they said they're sending them, but not all 20 of those cities people were finding the quarters. Either the local Federal Reserve branches weren't giving them out or whatever it was. But so when you have like the PCGS where they were giving the rewards for the early finds, a lot of the early quarters were always coming from the same couple states. That really upset some people. Except for people in the States.
They did have a changeover on the certain quarters. There was one of them that was supposed to be out first or second, and they changed it to be the last one to come out. Was that the fruit bat?
Well, yeah, the bat quarters are out right now, but you can't get W's yet, because they didn't know they were going to do the W's again this year until after they already started minting them.
So it's the W fruit bat quarters that are going to come out last this year.
Apparently, but it won't be like separate boxes of just bat quarters. They'll be mixed in with something else, probably. or however the Mint decides to do it this year. Again, like
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
yeah. Naturally, they're gonna be mixed in with something else.
right? They might come out when whatever the fifth quarter of the year comes out. And I don't know what the
Yeah.
which
Okay.
order they're doing these 5 quarters. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, because I read what Melissa Curtis said. Uh, it was. Let me see. What did she
I would
say?
guess they would do them in the same order it says right here on this box because
Yeah.
National Park with the bats is the first one. The next
Yeah.
one's probably Weir Farm in Connecticut. And then the last one will probably be Kansas Tallgrass Prairie.
And that's the one with the fruit bat.
The Fruit Bats National Park, the first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And they
because
got
she
them here
said.
in date order, I guess, of when these parks came out.
Yeah, because she commented the W's aren't going to be out till the end of the year. So I was thinking that was going to be the fruit bat W's.
Well, that's the one coming out later in the year, even though
Right.
the P and the D quarters are already out.
Yeah, correct.
And I got a bag of them right here.
Okay, we got some background noise. I think Fox Run's TV's on, so I got to mute Fox Run.
Not me.
Okay, there it is. I got it. Fox Run, I had to mute you because the TV in the background. No biggie. No biggie. I do need to get with you in a couple of days, Mike. Maybe tomorrow. I need
Okay.
to get with you. Give me a give me a ring if you get time tomorrow or Sunday, either way. I don't know, about 3 in the afternoon. Be all right. Because if you call me, at like 8:30 on a Sunday, I won't be available for sure. I have an appointment every Sunday at 8:30 on Ken Peavy's channel. I was on Ken Peavy's channel, and that's 2 times. One time I missed it. Actually, let me think. No, actually, it was 2 times within a year. I fell asleep during his live stream. That is odd for me.
No, I did it.
Well, sometimes they go on for 2 or 3 hours, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, but I mean, no, I was just very odd. I got up early and I was busy that day and I was tired and I was watching it. I was telling hi to everybody in chat, this and that and the other. Everybody, we were all talking. I'm like, and then I jumped on my phone and I laid down in the bed and and I was watching. I'm like, oh, and I forgot who won. I think it was something JB something that won last Sunday.
I don't know.
Um, JB Hunts or something. JB Hunts coins, something like that. Or BJ. No, I think it was JB. And so anyway, I'm like, oh man. And they had a new girl in there, a new lady in there.
Yeah, I don't think I might have missed that one. I don't know. I definitely got to start paying attention though, because I think in about another 2 weeks or so, I'll be out of the hole and off probation, and I'll be able to win it again. So I'll start make sure I go there and do that.
How long from now?
I think another 2 weeks or so. I mean, I won it. I think
That's it.
I won it like June 15th, September 15th, and December 15th. So right around March 15th, I'll be about 3 months again and keep my streak.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Rosa wants that bag of coins. What bag? Just these quarters?
Huh?
Hey, Miss Rosa Guidry, how you doing?
What do you mean this bag of quarters? J and B coins. I don't know.
Let's see, J and B coins.
No, I just got lucky on Ken's show the
Western
last
market.
couple of times.
I'm not sure. You know what? I was supposed to go watch the end. I fell asleep like 2/3 of the way, and I haven't finished watching it yet. So I need to do that.
Well, I'm not giving away any silver ones. I only got that one, Rosa, so can't do that. But I think Cajun needs to have some giveaways here. Let's do a couple giveaways if Cajun don't mind. Can I give away a couple S-Mint 2020 back quarters?
Yeah. Hey, why not? Hey,
Let's
let me
do it.
see who was looking for a back quarter earlier.
I don't know, but I got two of them here I'll give away. So
Melissa Curtis. Melissa Curtis.
So you just picked her as one of the winners?
Yeah,
Which
let's give her one anyway. Okay, let's do the giveaway that you want. I mean, how you want to do it.
Your channel? No, I just put up the prizes. You can do it however you want, but whoever
Oh,
wins
okay.
has to email me their address. So if you say Melissa wins one, then Melissa gets one.
Okay, so you want to like you want me to do like a number range or whatever?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, well, all right, that'll work. All right, let's see. We got 20 people in here, so we're gonna do a number range right now. Now, watch the count come up from 20 to 26 within a minute.
Well, there's a lot of people. Sometimes they text each other, "Hey, giveaway's going on, giveaway." I've gotten texts from a couple of people before, not on your channel, but
Yeah,
from other channels. Like, "Hey, you should get on this channel right now." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, look, Barrett's in the house now. Barrett's in the house.
Hey, Barrett, how you doing?
What's going on, mon ami? Good to see you in here.
But yeah, Melissa, I'll send you one of these if Cajun says you were looking for one. Just I just put my email address in there. Just let me know your address. And you know what I'll do, since I'm spending the money on the darn stamp and writing up an envelope anyway. Well, I think there's enough in here. I'll just do a full P, D, and S set, so you get 3 quarters. How about that?
Oh, that's nice of you.
That'll work.
Sounds good to them.
Gotta give back, and Cajun invites me up here to chat and show off some stuff, so I might as well give a little back to whoever's watching it. And look, we're up to 20 people, Cajun.
Yeah, we had 20 in here earlier. Yeah, then it dropped down one number.
Oh, I saw like 17 or 18 just a minute ago, but that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll put in my email again just so you have it. There you go.
Okay, so we got 20 people in here. I got a number range picked out. It's already typed in the chat.
You get 1 guest per person?
Yeah, 1 guest per person.
Okay.
Please, 1 guest per person. That makes it fair for everybody on phones and whatever. And the numbers wrote down right there. Numbers wrote down. But 1 guess only, please. 1 guess only. You know, if you guess more than 1 time, you don't get it. And then the person that gets the number.
I'm going to write this down before I forget that Melissa gets it. All right. Yeah, just go ahead and send me an email, Melissa.
Well, that was an easy win right there for Miss Melissa.
That's how it works. Your channel, your rules.
So, but anyway,
but yeah, we got another set. I'll do 3 more quarters, the PDNS set for this number guess here that Cajun's going to do. And as soon as, what are you going to go ahead and type in go? And
yeah, I'm going to type in go, and it'll be 1 guess only after my go. After my go. So here we go. And boom, I gotta do this right here. And oh, there it is. Now I can go, go, go. One guess only, please.
David guessed taco. That was a bad guess. Good luck.
All right, y'all can stop. Stop, stop, stop.
I think Cajun sees a winner. Who is the lucky winner? Number 24.
Number 24.
Let's see. Midnight.
And I see, and it wasn't far down neither. I see Monsieur Midnight Silver Run.
That's who I see.
Cool.
Benjamin Mauler was very close at 34, but one number off on the first digit. Benjamin Mauler, hello, hello, how you doing? You get a lot of silent people that that just watch, which is fine, But once you do a giveaway like that, hey boy.
Oh yeah, I believe me.
Everybody starts
I'm
typing.
always like working on my computer or sorting out coins, and I'll have someone stream going in the background. But yeah, if they say giveaway, I'm like, okay, I'll pull up the window real quick and
That's right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually.
I want to do a giveaway too. In a little bit, not right now. I'm gonna do a giveaway in a little bit. I'm gonna take myself off right here. Then I'm gonna show Money Maniacs off a little bit. He's been showing some nice.
Oh yeah, I've just been going through this currency. The reason these two are in you can see from the serial number, the first reason why it's in the hard plastic.
78 what?
7807877.
Ooh.
So almost it's a trinary, but what makes it interesting and fun is the next one is 780787888. I have two consecutive trinaries, plus they're just cool serial numbers. But with this one, it's hard to see without putting it under the scope. And then that's why and I'll get to this in a minute, why it's in there. But anyway, these both are bled through currency. They're bled through errors. And they're bled through right here. These are a little bit lighter than other ones that I have, but they're bled through on the O and the E on both of these. And so I would have to throw it under the scope for you to see it because it's a little light. But another one that I was looking at, this one's pretty minged up, but this is a true radar. 128998211289981. So it reads the same frontwards and backwards. The only reason I like it and then I'm keeping it is because K and J, I have two kids and that's their first initial of both of their first names, their first initials.
Yeah, with KJ. Okay,
yep.
Gotcha.
Because
Did somebody write 10 on that bill?
Yeah, I got it in change, and someone put a 10 in ink on it, so it's basically just to irk me. But it's got creases and everything in it, so and it's got a little tear up top right here.
It's something special to you, though.
Yeah, but I'm just basically going to just keep it as like an educational tool. Now, the reason this case, and of course you can't see it because underneath the blue strap, there is, and you can see how it's still the 780788801. So it's literally the next block out of this one.
Right.
And the reason I know this is because I was at the LCS. And
money. Hold on one sec, bud. 1 sec.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a sec. Okay, John Francis. Actually, you are 10 behind Midnight Silver Run in my chat.
That's what I see
So,
in my chat. 2, 4,
yeah,
6,
you're like 10. I
8.
think it's 10. Let me check.
I got him at 8. I got him at 8. After Midnight Silver Run did 24. There's 2, 4, 6. He's number 7 after Midnight Silver Run
Okay.
on my chat.
Let me do a count also. And it was confirmed by Michael Kittle also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7. Yeah, I was just taking a guess because he was so far down.
Yep.
He was so far down. Yeah. Well, John Francis, you will be first on your screen, because you typed it in. But you know how the internet works and all that. Yeah. There's a lot of guys, and gals that, hey, I was first, and then put it this way. I'll give you a good example. I'll give you all a good example. Uh-oh, I got a train coming through. Okay, go ahead and talk Money Maniacs, and I'll continue with my story in a sec.
Okay, go ahead. You're fine. So anyway, the reason this is in this $30 hard screw-in case is because over 60 of these bills, and I don't want to take it out or touch it or take the wrapper off anymore. He pulled out 10 of them that were what he thought were the best, but basically they are solid black on this side. On this side of right by the on the other either side of the Washington is what I'm trying to say. The O and the E are so bled through that they're black on this side, and there's over 60 of them that way. And then the rest of them are just lightly, like this one, it's just lightly done. Like I said, I'd have to scope it to show you. So this whole thing is a brick of error notes. The whole thing. That's why it's in here. I literally had a guy offer me, and I got it for face value. I'm not going to lie. He gave them to me in change, and he just said, if you want the rest of them, I'll just sell you the rest of what. I didn't have the money for it, but I was like, I'm not going to pass it up for a whole brick. So, and he already had them separated out because he was going to put them in his drawer for change. So we just put them back together, and I strapped them back up and already had this at home. And I had a guy offer me at the coin store before I even left. He said, I'll give you $300 for the whole brick before you walk out of here. And I said, no, thank you. So I've already had offers on this, and it's just going to stay in the personal collection because I don't think with 100 bills that are consecutive that are all aired, bled through, I don't think I'm ever going to have this in my possession again. So this is just something that's not going to be on the side. But at the same time, as you, like I said, you can see the this right here, how it's still the 780788. See, when you get, and that's another thing that on this block again, when you get to 78, it's still the trinary. When you get to the 8, when you get to the like this one where it says 78 and then 88, and then you get to the 7887. They're consecutive again on the trinary numbers in here too, along with being aired. So there's a lot going on in this brick.
Okay, what's the numbers on that first one you just showed?
780-78801. It's literally the next block or brick after this one, which is 780-78787. And then this is the one after that, 780-78788. And this, you can tell from the L that this comes from California. San Francisco, California is where this was printed. So it was printed in the San Francisco Mint.
No, it was distributed to the San
Well, yeah, but
Francisco.
it was distributed in the San Francisco Mint, not printed through. Sorry, it's not coin. It's not coins. My bad. I apologize. But yeah, so that's why this is. And again, like I said, I couldn't afford it, but I wasn't going to pass this up.
And how many bills are in there? 60, you said?
No, there's 100.
Oh, there is 100. Oh, okay.
There is a brick. There's 60 that are bled through so bad that they're solid black. Like you see the Washington right here. This part right here is solid black. The other 60, let me put my scope on so I give you a better indication. Change my.
Okay, there was 60 that were bled through. Okay, I got
No,
you.
there's 100 that are bled through, but 60 are like solid, and then the other ones are. You see how that E is bleeding through a little bit there on that bill,
Yeah, I see
and
something.
how that black O is.
Yeah.
'Cause that's yeah. So this whole brick that I'm showing, 40 of them are like this. The other 60 are like this on this side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a whole 100 consecutive brick that he got from the bank that are errored.
Oh, okay.
And then these two, and
Hey,
then
Miss
these two,
Mia. Miss
I
Mia,
got.
how you doing?
Hi Mia, I got a couple of Merc dimes, and I gave him a 5, and he gave me these in change. And then I looked at what he gave me, and I'm like, "Are you serious? Did you look at the serial number?" But see, my LCS guys, he is just a gold and silver buyer. He's just a bullion guy. He doesn't go with errors, varieties, trinaries, currency too much. So he doesn't really care for it. He doesn't care about it. So, and then I was just looking through the Benji book here. I was just going through this. I'm having a tough time with the 48s and the 49s. I can't find them nowhere. Had a heck of a time with that. Right. They're just little odd ends, but yeah, my nemesis are the 48 P and D and the 49 P and D. Those are going to be my hard ones. But that's what I was looking at over. And the only other thing I was getting ready to look at was I was going to go through a thing of Merc dimes just to see if I had any errors or anything or DDOs or anything like that. So thank you, Seven. But let's see here. What do we got? Just a regular 42.
Have a good night, Count.
Just a regular 42. So
Who's heading out?
I don't know.
Counter down, Traveling John.
Counter down, John.
John's okay, John. Appreciate you coming in, bud.
Ooh, well, that tea is almost gone.
Excuse me.
So Michael, I have a question for you since you're dealer.
Okay.
What has been going on? And I'm not saying that you're a prediction or a future teller person at all, but what's been going on with the stock market? Like, why did silver go down almost $2 in the last week, and gold going down over $80
First
in
it
2
went
days?
up and then it went down. So really, it's about hasn't done anything in the week last week. If you really think of it that way.
Well, yeah, but
copper went down too. Everything else went up, but copper went down. I mean, copper stayed the same.
But yeah,
but from where gold was, it's down $80 an ounce from where it was.
That's the thing. I don't know. It's just a bunch of people panic selling and panic buying and everything. That's why the stock market went down 10%. And some people say, like Seven Wonders. I mean, the media and what you read on TV, or not what you hear on TV and what you read in the papers is like, yeah, it's all about the virus in China. But really, when the markets go up like doubled like they have in the last few years, believe me, I'm not an expert, so this ain't investment advice or anything, but I do have a finance degree and an MBA, so I studied this stuff a little bit. But what I think it is when the markets just keep going up and up and up, they're always just looking for any sort of excuse to take money off the table. So, because remember, it's not just mom and pops, with their retirement accounts and somebody with their $5,000 in their stock account that does this. These are like big funds and big firms with billions of dollars in their funds. And if the market keeps going up, they really can't sell anything because then their shareholders and their people invest in their funds are going to second guess them if it keeps going up and up. It's like you can't sell while it's going up. But as soon as there's any excuse to sell, then they like to sell, take money off the table, cash out some stuff, move some things around. So I think they're using this as an excuse because, yeah, this virus could turn into something big, but really, I mean, more people died, today, like, of like lightning strikes probably than this virus, so
Yeah.
at least in the United States. So when you look back at like 9/11, that was a big thing that changed our economy for at least a decade. The market went down about 10% after that. So should the market have really gone down 10% because maybe this virus will be bad? It's a big overreaction, or just to blame it on the virus alone. So I think a lot of it was just a good excuse to sell, because if it really was something to where people really thought the economy is going to go bad because of something like that, people would be taking all that money out of the market and putting it into gold or silver or something they thought would be a lot more stable. And really, that didn't happen. It went up a little bit last week, but gold and silver went down all this week, just like the market. Everything's gone down.
It's also it's like mass media about this coronavirus, hyping it up.
Yeah. That's part of it. Yeah, I mean, this happened, 20 years ago or 50 years ago before you had 24-hour cable news. Yeah, you'd read about it in the paper. Oh, yeah, there's some people sick in China, and hey, if you got a cold, make sure you go to the doctor. That's what the story would be, and nobody'd be thinking about it. But now that it's like 24/7, every time anybody gets a little sick, they're putting it on TV like it's breaking news. And and fortunately, a lot of people have died overseas, because there's, they didn't catch them as quick and there's a lot of older folks, and their standard of care and medicine and screening and all that just isn't what we have here in the United States. So what they say, there's like 60 or 62 people they say of American citizens that have it, and almost all of those are people that were like on cruise ships overseas anyway, and none of those have died that I've heard. So I mean,
I don't know that
overreaction for people to blame just this virus scare for the reason. But I think anytime you have the markets going up and up and up and up for a sustained time, like it's been years, it's gone up and down, but steadily up for at least the last few months, there's always a pullback, and the big fund managers and the people on Wall Street look for any excuse to take some money off the table. So
yeah, when like in the armed forces in the United States, we get shots when we go overseas. We get shots, from all kind of stuff, and man, the soldiers, once they get them shots, man, that boom, that takes a toll on your body for a little while right there, for a few hours.
Right.
Yeah, to keep you immune to stuff that you might get over there.
Well, that's like a flu shot every year. What they do is they give you a few strains of the flu, and that's why a lot of people get sick from the flu shot. So, but it's a weakened form that they know you'll survive, or maybe not have as bad, and then your body builds up the antibodies. So when you really catch the real deal, it's not that it'll be very mild again, or not at all. So so hopefully, but from what I've read at least, or what I understand of it, they ain't gonna be able to have like an actual vaccine or a shot for this for a while. So it takes a while to develop that kind of stuff, but that's why they're being careful and threatening to stop travel and stuff like that. And,
well, I know they were talking
really stop all travel, and now what the problem is if they stop all travel of people is one thing, but if they stop all the ships coming in at the port of Long Beach of all the stuff from China and Japan and all the stuff that we buy at Walmart every day and all that stuff, that might affect the economy a little bit. But as far as I understand, this virus doesn't live like on plastic toys made in China or clothes. It lives in people or when they cough and stuff like that. But I don't really know.
Those masks, those those cheap masks that you wear. You know why doctors wear them when they're doing surgery on you?
Yeah.
You know, that's to keep the the doctor to
Yeah, it's to keep them from coughing on your insides.
yeah, correct,
Yep.
correct. You know, that's to keep the patient protected.
Pretty much.
You know, I mean, you know, if it's an airborne thing, you know, or what have you, or like a body fluid type deal, those surgical masks, and they're not regulated
Right.
by any means. You know, the only really proven thing to keep from getting a virus or airborne virus like that from breathing it in would be you know, a double filtered, you know, alien looking gas mask, you know, with the real filters in it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Oh, that don't matter, Miss Mia. That don't matter at all. So, but man, I was gonna say two things, and I done forgot what I was saying. I lost my train of thought.
The mask.
No, I had that one. I got that one down pat.
Well, I was watching The View with my wife, and they were saying that only the people that should be given masks are the people that are sick, not the healthy ones, because
Pretty much.
it's the spray that.
Well, people that are sick shouldn't be out
Right,
there just in
Right.
case. But yeah.
correct. Oh, okay, Fox Run Forge, not a problem.
But yeah, and then the other thing that you read about too is that we know it's an election year, and you know, not only is like politics like a huge crazy thing in America
Yeah.
for the last probably not it hasn't even just been the last 3 years, but the last several years. So then when you get like the different news channels, they all have their different political bends, and depending on who's talking, so that definitely enters in, which it's hard to know what the real truth is. I mean, so people that want to make the president look bad and the government look bad, they drum it up a whole bunch. People that want to make them look good, they downplay it a lot. So how do you know the truth? You know? But all I know is you look on the news and there's like not that many people sick, and the people that are sick, a lot of them are getting better, and it seems like the people that are dying are the elderly and people that get care early,
Immunodeficient
so.
people.
And that's the same thing that happens with the flu or any other disease. So I don't know.
Right.
Did you know that 25 to 50,000 people die a year just from the simple flu? A year in the United States,
And most of those are older folks
or younger, or
people that
immunodeficient.
are already sick with other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the older people in Chicago, for example, you know, in apartment buildings, it gets so hot in Chicago up in there.
Schools.
They die from heat exhaustion.
Yes, number of 95, about 600 some people died in Chicago. Most of them were old folks that didn't have AC, and no one went and checked on them. It was like 107 degrees or something and humid.
Yeah, I remember back then when that they were giving out free fans, you know, floor fans, you know, them little box fans. We call them box fans. They floor fans. You know that. You know, hey, if you need a fan, please come get one. You know, at least have some air blowing on you or something.
Hey there, Pat. Hey there, Maria.
It was like the pandemic in 1918. 50 million people died worldwide.
Oh yeah, that's
Hi,
true.
Pat Bailey.
Midnight says it's new, so you can't compare it yet. But so it's like,
No.
But you know that's a good reason. That's why everybody's exercising some caution. But to do what like you read on the news where it's like basically panic all around, and then to make the stock market go down 10% in a week. That might be extreme on the other end. I don't know.
Michael, it's not my help. Is not. I'm not being in error, but I thought the panic happened before in the worldwide, and then the realization that it might be coming to the United States was after the fact of the stock exchange or the stocks going down. I'm not even sure how the timing was, but it just seemed
like they knew about this virus, you know, a couple weeks
ago
when it first started. Because even at the Long Beach show last week, there were a lot of dealers there at the show kind of joking around anytime because there's a lot of Chinese dealers, and there's actually people that come over from mainland China to the show because there's a big Chinese coin market in LA.
Really?
And and then a couple of the auction houses do a lot of Chinese coins too. So we get every year there's a bunch of people that fly over from China. So there were a bunch of people kind of like joking as, hey, watch out when those Chinese dealers come to your table. Make sure you're not coughing. So it was just all because no one really worried about it. But yeah, I guess if that show was today, you'd probably have people freaking out just based on the media reports.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. As a teacher, kids are the first ones to get sick really bad and the first ones to pass it around. Yeah. We have a lot of teachers right now, and for years have been practicing is washing their hands and having sanitation. Right. And even teachers have taken, like Lysol wipes and wiping down the doorknobs, anything they touch, the desks. It just practice. That's all it is.
Yeah, Melissa's got it right. That's what you were mentioning, the Spanish influenza. What was that, 1918?
Yeah, 1918.
Yeah, I remember we were actually at one of the coin clubs recently. Someone brought in like some old like high school yearbooks and programs and stuff from one of their grandparents, and it was from about that time period. It was one of the local schools in the LA area, and the yearbook was kind of interesting to look at because it had a lot of stuff about the Great War, World War I in there, and people that went there. But there was also like they'd have like the football team's records and the games and everything, and then they show like for the year 1918, almost all the games were canceled because of the influenza. It was just like that big of a deal where they didn't even want people getting. It's kind of wild. But yeah, that killed like millions of people.
Miss Maria, how you doing, Shan? Pat's Pile and Penny, how you doing? Y'all welcome. Good to see y'all again. Oh, I remembered one of the things I wanted to say. Y'all were talking about silver and gold and all that.
Sure.
I know that had went up. Copper stayed the same because it's an industrial metal. Home, residential, like that, commercial aspects. Which commercial also goes with gold, but palladium. I think in the last month or so, palladium went up $500 per ounce.
Yeah, palladium's just crazy high right now.
Yeah, so if somebody bought palladium, like say 2 or 3 years ago, okay, and bought like say 100 ounces, I'm being hypothetical here. For example, if somebody bought 100 ounces of palladium, just say 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and they would cash that in right now, hey, that's a little nest egg right there.
They'd be doing okay.
Yeah.
Almost $2,000 an ounce or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's that. Well.
No, actually, it's more than that. It's more than that. It's like, oh crap. What is palladium right now?
Well, I know it was just it was like $400 or $500 a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but what's the price per ounce for palladium right now?
Price per ounce is
it's like 27.
Per ounce is $2,605.09.
Yeah, right. I was going to say it's right at $3,000 an ounce. So I wasn't far off. By $400. But didn't it peak at almost
the first of the year? It was only 1,900, so it's jumped that much.
So hey, Silver Coin Hunter, what's up, mon ami? How you doing, bud? Did it peak at 2,800 not long ago?
It did about a week and a half ago.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say, $3,000.
But what I was, because I was over here doing the math while you were talking, Cajun, if someone bought that, and if they were to, even right now with it being $2,650, it would be $143,000 that they would have profited in 5 years.
Right, nice nest egg.
I was just looking up silver because you guys were mentioning, oh, what do we think about silver going down so much? It's like, well, for me at least, I just look back at the historical charts here. Like basically the whole second half of 2019, silver was between 15 and 17 bucks, and it bounced back and forth, back and forth. And like even at like December 1st, silver was at 1680. And then it went up to like 18 something for all of January. Then it spiked up to almost 19, and now it's back down to what is it, 16 and a half, 17 bucks. So it's like,
Yeah, it did break $19. It was 19 something, $19.30.
unless you bought earlier in the week, then you really didn't lose anything. And not that many people bought a bunch of silver while it was running up right now. So
So
Yeah, if you did, you're crazy.
down, but
if you bought 1,000 ounces when it went down to $16 an ounce, and you sold it at $19.20 or $19.30 an ounce, at 1,000 ounces, yeah, you made you another nice little nest egg, $3,000 or $4,000.
but if people, like, back to the whole stock market thing, if people were really having fears that, about the economy and everything going forward, you don't take money out of the stock market and just keep it in cash, or I mean, a lot of people have been putting it in 10-year treasury bonds and stuff, or 30-year treasury bonds. Usually when there's a big fear of something big or some global events, usually people put it in the gold.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that
yeah,
didn't happen this week. Gold and silver crashed this week, just like the market. So it's just, there's more going on in the stock market than just the fear over the virus.
right. Yeah, Silver Coin Hunter said.
I did buy a bunch of silver this week. Actually, I bought some silver dollars.
Silver Coin Hunter said palladium was almost $2,900.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I know at the Long Beach show there were tons of people going around the show trying to buy platinum because gold and silver had gone up during the show. I think in the first 2 days of the show, it went up about $50 an ounce. Gold did. But I think platinum didn't really go up at all, or maybe even went down a little bit at the same time. So you had a lot of
Platinum went down because palladium was so high, and because of gold jumping, platinum actually went down.
So a lot of people were selling a bunch of gold, and they were just running around the show looking for anybody that had platinum, because I guess they were just
right
playing that game. But any of these people or any dealers at shows, or even me talking about it, if anybody tells you they know, or they think they're confident gold's going up or down or sideways, whatever, it's like nobody knows. If you knew for sure, you wouldn't be on here talking to other people. You'd be set. It's all speculation.
No, Cajun,
an idea based on some research or fun of it, but no one knows for sure.
I want to before I let Money Maniacs have the stage here, I want to take the stage for a sec, and that is a nice $10 note right there. I like that. So anyhow, I want to touch base on something. We're talking about that giveaway, which we're fixing to have another giveaway here in a little bit. Paul Hampton, what's going on, mon ami? How you doing? Okay. We were doing that video, that giveaway earlier, and Ken Peavy on his big show about 4 weeks ago, I want to say 4 or 5 weeks ago, he said, on the big show, he said, all right, what year is this coin? And I guessed the date. I was hesitated just for like a nanosecond, a second. I hesitated. And when I saw the go, well, the go was already in there, and he showed the coin, the reverse of the coin. And I typed in my guess. So, the chat was flying, this and that and the other. He said, well, the first thing Ken Peavy said was, well, Cajun has the right guess, the right year, but it came in after the stop.
Oh,
Yeah, it came in after the stop.
weird.
And I typed it in 1 second or like a half a second right after he showed the coin.
You mean came in before he typed go?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no, 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 no. Well, you see what Ken Peavy does? He types "go" in the chat,
yeah.
like for guess the date, and then he'll show the coin.
Yeah, was that the same week I saw like he types go, and then there was like probably 50 people guessing dates before he even showed the coin.
Yeah, well, that happens all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and
That
then
happens all
it's
the
like they
time.
just don't wait to see what coin he's talking about. Yeah,
Right. So
but no,
I
I didn't
don't
see
know
one
if
with
it
your time.
was I don't know if it was just a lucky guess on that person,
Yeah,
uh, by just randomly guessing a date before he showed the coin. But it was a barber coin, and anyway, my guess came in after the stop.
I'm talking about the 1916 quarter. I think I saw that.
So uh, I'm not sure if it was in 1916. It might have been.
I think I saw that one.
But it was after the stop. So
Okay.
that's how late. Uh,
But on
you
your
know,
screen, it would be 4.
on my screen it was 4 or 5. Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
yeah.
Did somebody else already have the guess before you anyway, or?
Oh yeah, oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. One person,
So at
but
least you didn't lose it based on
there was
that.
one person. But basically, I wouldn't have won it because I was in after the stop. But maybe he might have gave it to me
Yeah.
because he knows how the internet is and all that. And
Usually, if it's real close, he would. Yeah.
I did have it was right after the stop, right after the stop.
Yeah. Especially if there's no other winner. I know just sometimes doing those giveaways, like you just want it to be done with and pick a winner. You don't want to have to decide how to
Yeah.
do it next.
But I was just touching base on the giveaway we did earlier.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, that's the way it always works. Your guess always shows in several spots above on your own computer than it does for everybody else. It's just the
Yeah,
way it
boy,
works.
but I was excited when he said, "Hey, Cajun guessed it right," and I'm like, "Woohoo!" But then he said, "But it was after the stop." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
That's funny.
Doo-doo-doo.
So, hey, what is that $10 bill you got right there?
That this $10 bill is a series 1914. What I find interesting about it is if you look at the president that's on it, he is now on our $20 bills. That is Jackson.
Yeah, Andrew Jackson. Yeah.
Yep. And then back in 1914, on the $20 bill, they put Grover Cleveland on it.
Okay.
Because since they put the Grover Cleveland on, they moved Jackson to the 10. I just thought that was really interesting how they did that. And then when they went to the small notes, they threw him back on the 20.
So
Yeah,
who's on the 10 now? Isn't it?
It is Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yeah. I was going to say
Cleveland's on the
Hampton, but
500,
Hamilton.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Or no,
Just like
Cleveland's on the 1,000. McKinley's on the
just
500.
well, see, and that's the thing. But with this series, the $500 bill in the 1914 is John Marshall.
Oh,
The
okay.
$1,000 bill is actually Alexander Hamilton. That is now on the $10 bill. James Madison is on the $5,000 bill, and Simon Chase is on the $10,000 bill in a 1914 series. This year, they switched them all around, and I found that very
They moved
fascinating.
those 3 guys around. That's cool.
They moved them all around, and I just wish this was in better condition because you can see the fold and stuff. You can see that, but still, it's still decent overall.
Oh, yeah.
It's just I just wish it was in a little bit better condition.
And that's definitely a large size note because they didn't do small notes until the 20s. Is that right?
They didn't do small notes until the 28th.
28. Okay.
28
Yeah,
is the first year they did small notes, which we call them funny backs. Because the $1 bills before the funny backs are what we call the horse blankets. So
Yeah,
this
they were
one
funny
here,
backs, and then they only had the one on the back.
but yes,
Zero. I mean, like no, the letter O, the one and the E,
not
and
Pat.
they were godless. No in God we trust on the back.
Nice.
Yeah. Now show the back. There you go. Yeah, and there's no in God we trust on the back. Did something happen to your microphone, Mike? When you got up? Yep, something happened to his mic. When he got up to get that $1 bill, he unplugged himself or something.
Doop, 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 doop.
You
Better?
back? You back?
Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying was 1935 is when they did the In God We Trust that Cajun mentioned, and it was only the last two series in 1935 where they did the In God We Trust. All the series before that, the A, B, C, D, and E, and F's, had no In God We Trust. A lot of people call those error notes. You are correct, but you are not correct because they're so common that they no longer call them an error note because they don't have them anymore. Some dealers, you still will see them at coin shows and stuff saying these are error notes, and I look at them going, no, it's not. And they'll have them in this condition, which is not the best condition, and they'll be wanting $5 to $10 for them, and I'm like, it's worth $1. It's literally worth $1 because in 1935 and in 1957 they made billions of them. They made billions of these.
Yeah, I give them out the silver certificates, the 35.
Yeah, really. I mean, I'm saying. I mean,
coin shows.
Yeah, at coin shows, to me, if you got silver certificates, regular silver, small silver certificates, the silver certs, that's stuff that I would give out to little kids in a treasure hunt or something.
Yeah, that's what I do. Like when the kids sell me the coins for the treasure hunts, I give them either $2 bills or old silver certificates of paint.
Yeah, and another one that that people think that are a gold mine that drives me crazy are the red seal $2 bills. They're $2.
Right.
Yeah. They not a silver certificate or gold certificate.
Well, I mean, I'm not putting down the $2 bills. I love the $2 bills.
Yeah, unless they're in real nice condition.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Unless they're like pristine crisp, pristine crisp like this one.
Yeah, graded.
And it's graded, 65 or so. It's a $2 bill. But again, with some of these dealers out there, guys, be careful because some of these guys will put a red seal $2 bill, and they'll put a $10 price tag on it. I don't ever give out advice unless people ask for it, but this is one word of advice I will give to you, and Michael could probably back me up on this. If you see something like that, no matter what he's selling on his table, don't walk away from his table, run.
I was going to say the same thing. Run. Unless he's got something else at a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, then grab that, then run. But yeah.
Same thing. You see some dealers at the big shows. They're selling what is it? Those the gold-plated currency or something that they say has like a fraction of gold in it. It's just gold foil.
I want to those guys.
Or the little vials of gold flakes, so it looks like there's a bunch of gold in there, but I mean, 30 cents.
See, and one more thing real quick, Cajun, you see how this one has the farmer going into the industrial.
Yeah.
If you know anything of your $20 that are 1914 series. It would have the steam engine with the ship on it.
Yeah, and now that's what I call artwork of
Yeah.
Yes.
Americana. That's artwork. Just like the farmer. The guy with his wife and kid and the dog. The woodworker, Bill.
Yeah.
A lot nicer than
Oh, you mean the wood chipper?
Wood chipper. Yeah.
The wood chipper bill.
Wood chopper. Yeah.
Wood chopper bill. Yeah.
Russian.
But yeah. And for some reason, I don't know why. Maybe Michael, you could answer this question for me because nobody, when I went to the coin show, a little one that we had over here at Tropicana, one of the casinos across the river. No one could answer. But for some reason, there are three things that are hot right now, and you guys can check this out of your own LCSs or coin shows if anybody's going to some. Three things that are hot right now that I even told Miss Maniacs because she collects two of them. Stay away from right now because you're going to be paying too much more of a premium on them. One is currency. For some reason, large note currency and old old small notes like your funny back stuff like that are very, very sought after right now. I do not know why. Your second one that's really hot right now is your constitutional silver. But with silver prices coming back down, there's not as much of a premium, but certain dealers are starting to charge a premium on like your barbers, your walkers, your Benjis, things of that nature. Your third thing that people are really, and it's only this one, are the pandas. People are really are going after pandas right now. They're not going after the kookaburras. They're not going after the koalas, the kangaroos, the tridents. Anything like any of those numismatics, they're going after the pandas for some reason, and I can't figure out why those three are the hot items. I guess it's just its turn of the cycle or its turn. I don't know, Michael. Do you know why they're?
I mean, as far as like just people going to coin shows and wanting to buy like one or two coins, pandas have always been pretty popular and hot just because people like pretty much stuff with animals and they like the pandas. But if you're talking about people that are wanting to buy like a roll of silver or to invest in it or to buy like several rolls of silver, then I don't know anybody that buys pandas because they're overpriced and they're not even an ounce of silver.
Yeah, they're 30 grams unless you get the older ones,
Yeah,
and
unless
then
you get
they're
the old ones. So nobody I know that actually buys silver for investment or nobody buys those. They all buy eagles or they buy just generic rounds as cheap as possible, or they'll buy bars or they'll sometimes they'll get the Canadian or the Australian just because you can get those cheaper.
This is like
Nobody
this
I
right
know
here.
buys the
You can see the mint mark on top, so you know these are wartime nickels. This is a whole tube of wartime nickels. There was literally a dealer. I think there's melt value that's like 40 some dollars of melt value right now, $44 of melt value for this whole roll. There were dealers selling these for $60 plus, and this was before the silver spiked. And I'm just like, why?
I know my local shop, I can buy those less than melt always.
Well, yeah, because nobody wants nickels. Nobody wants these.
35% silver. And
Nobody wants those. Nobody wants the 40% half dollars.
now, if they look nice, people would buy them, but they're always ugly, so people don't like them.
Yeah, and this here is my little tube of all this. I have one in giveaways. This is all YouTube giveaways in here. The American Silver Eagle. These are all 40%. One silver quarter, two merch, and a silver rosy.
No.
But the 40% halves, nobody wants them.
Yeah, nobody wants 40%. I mean, I could pretty much buy those at or below melt just about any time.
I mean, melt for these are about $240, $250 right now. Yeah. I can get 40% all day for $2 a piece.
Pretty much. Nobody wants them. But what was really going hot at the show, you were talking about just like the 90%. Yeah, people were buying a lot of that. Now, when you're talking about like the Walkers and Franklins, I mean, Walkers, there's always a little bit of a premium, but Franklins and Kennedys and like Roosevelt dimes and Washington quarters, those are just pretty much trading at the silver value. But when you're talking about
because they're not as old.
And barbers are always a big premium, or at least they have been for the last several years. And then peace dollars you can get cheap. Like I bought a couple rolls of peace dollars at the show and then sold those right away. And those were real cheap compared to the Morgan dollars. Morgans just always go for a good premium. And
But this is the last thing I have that's kind of pretty cool. It's a complete blank planchet.
Yeah, type
Complete.
2. A type
It's,
2.
yeah, it's completely blank on it. Here, let me, because my cam does not like. But yeah, it's completely blank.
Thank you for stopping in, Michael M. Yeah, that's a type 2 right there.
then
Yep.
Michael, good night.
And that's literally what I got it for. And that's what I bought. That's what I bought it for.
Well, at least you didn't overpay too much for it.
Right. Well, and it wasn't just in one of those bins on the counter kind of thing. And I just looked at it, went, I'll take it for $1.
And it's a copper one?
Yeah, it's full copper.
Okay. I got one. I have one to give away later on.
I was gonna say you can take me off now. I'm pretty much done with show and tell.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me have the floor for a little bit, Cajun. I appreciate you.
Oh, not a problem.
See, Michael has better stuff. Look at
We
his
were
stuff.
talking about silver dollars, or I about these two rolls at the show. This is a roll. I think this one, yeah, this is all 1921 S's, Morgans. And then this is a roll just mixed pre-1921s. So
Yeah, my favorite coin, and I'm a sucker for them. I really, when I go to coin shows, as soon as someone has a piece dollar, like $17 a piece, little dump bin,
yeah,
I could probably spend every single penny I brought with me because piece dollars are my favorite coin, and it's just.
I bought a roll. Piece dollars were just going cheap. I bought a roll of 23Ds, and 23D is even a slightly better date. And I bought a whole roll of those, and I think I paid like $17 a coin, and then I sold them like 10 minutes later for $19 a coin. It was just nobody wanted them, but I found one guy that would take them from me. But Morgan dollars, yeah, those were all going for good premium. Oh, this one was pretty cool.
See, I would have took them from you too, but I would have. Unfortunately, I buy my piece dollars for what you bought yours at. So.
Yeah, and these weren't like they weren't uncirculated; they were just like AUs. But when you look up a 23D in the gray sheet, an AU is like a $30-some coin. The gray sheet's just totally wrong, unfortunately. Yeah. Which I didn't learn until after I bought the coins, but luckily I bought them cheap enough to where.
That's what I need to get more of. Is I only have like 1 or 2 slab pennies. I got to get more slab pennies.
Yeah, I bought these from just there's a little group. They were real cheap, 63 and 66 cameo, which that looks pretty. 1963.
It is pretty.
And it's just a 68D and then a 64 red. It's probably like a coin that's worth about 5 cents, but it's in a holder now, so now it's worth more.
Yeah, I was going to say, who would pay to do this?
And then here's a 71S in 64 red. It's worth maybe 2 cents, 3 cents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who would?
Just the copper value. Yeah, exactly. And then here's just an old beat up large set.
You got there? Oh, large set.
With some corrosion, but no, I think these were given out to kids at the show.
Oh, so yeah, because I mean,
people probably donated a bunch of just these two at least. Probably donated some BU red cents to people for the treasure hunt, and then they put slabs for the kids and everything.
Yeah, I don't even know who does that. Who pays, $20-some, $30-some per coin to get it?
Nobody. PCGS does it for free, just like I got these two here. A couple war nickels, a fine 15 and a fine 12. Nobody would pay to get these graded.
No, but since they're in there, I would pay to take those, but I wouldn't.
But now somebody would pay. So what happened is, me and a couple guys from my coin club, we actually donated a couple rolls of war nickels to the Long Beach Kids Treasure Hunt, hoping that they would put them in special holders like this that say Treasure Hunt, and then we'd be able to buy them from the kids later. But they just put them in regular holders. So for the kids at the show, most of the kids didn't want them. So any of the kids that came to my table, I think I gave them $1 or $2 each for them if they didn't want them. And they were thrilled. They'd much rather have the $1 or $2. So
right, especially if you're giving out silver certs,
Yeah.
A kid would rather have a blue 1957 silver cert than it's just like when I go to shows, I get a handful of clad hikes. I give those things out like crazy.
Well, the thing is, too, is not only that, you'll have the kids, they don't just get one coin at the treasure hunt. Like they might get 2 of these, and then they'll get like 2 or 3 of the coins with the special labels,
Mm-hmm.
and then they go to the NGC table and they'll get like an NGC coin. So when the kids come to my table, they might have 5, 6, 7, 8 different slabs, and they usually get the 2019 penny that they have with the sample slab from the PCGS. So they have all this stuff they have, and then they come to my table and say, "Hey, do you want any of this stuff?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll take it all if you want." And then I can trade them for something like a silver panda or something that they'd much rather have.
Right. Hey, Michael, that AU 58 gold coin, is that a $5 or I can't really see it? Oh no.
No, that's an eagle. That's an eagle right there.
Yeah, I would. Well, from my.
Or double eagle.
Yeah, okay, that's an ounce. No, I was thinking it was like those $5 or $10 gold coin.
Yeah.
But no, that is very pretty though.
Yeah, they're cool.
That's
Are you gonna do the hunt golden egg? I don't know what you're talking about, Melissa. No golden eggs.
Oh, you were talking about the treasure hunts and all that from PCBS.
Yeah, it's a Long Beach Coin Show. They have a kids treasure hunt where different dealers participate, and I'm one that participates.
Well, and what's funny, Michael, is the people that were at the Long Beach show were the people that were here at the coin show that we went to that were crossover here in Laughlin.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Yeah, because they said because every dealer that was there, it was a small show. There was only like 35 tables, 40 tables.
And next weekend there's a show in Buena Park here, and it'll be a lot of the same people that were probably just at Laughlin.
Yeah, and all 40 tables said, yeah, next weekend we're all going to Long Beach, and I went,
right.
Like that one guy that takes up half the wall that sells all the collecting supplies with all the dance codes and the books and all the pages and tubes, and he's always there.
Well, that's one reason. Like I get asked every now and then if I'll do like the Las Vegas or the Laughlin shows, and I always say no for Laughlin because it's like it's the weekend right before Long Beach. I'm not doing that show, which is crazy.
Michael, if you go to Vegas in May, I'll see you there.
I might. I mean, I got a buddy that used to share a table with down here in Los Angeles for all the shows. He moved to Las Vegas a couple of years ago, and he's a part-time dealer too. So I told him,
if you go to
get a table, then I would share it with him. But I don't.
Yeah, if you go to the Vegas show, then we'll see you there. It'd be kind of cool if you actually did, because then Michael Kittle.
Even if I don't have a table, I just might go up there just to see my buddy and just an excuse to go to Vegas and look at coins and then waste some other money too.
Because it would be kind of cool. I can come back and go, I bought this off of Michael Kittle's table.
There you go. It's funny.
But Dawn that holds up the coin show in Vegas, she's already talking to me. There's a couple of others that she said that she has coming. And if you come, they're giving us our own corner, and it's going to be called a YouTube community corner.
Is that right?
Yeah. International Stackers already signed up. I'm signed up.
That's the one they have. What is it? Palace Station.
Yeah, and Blue Ridge Hound, I believe. Blue Ridge Hound, signed up. And there's a couple other smaller channels like me that are signed up that live in Vegas. I think Bradley Height is one. I'm not sure. I can't confirm him because I haven't talked to him. But yeah, I talked to her.
When is it going to be?
It's May 15th through the 17th.
Okay.
And they did say that the news channels would be coming out. And while the news channels are out, I don't know if it's Fox 11 or who's coming. Dawn was talking to me when we were at the show, and she said that, they're going to set up canopies and stuff inside the show. And not all of us are going to go live, but, a couple of people will go live and, we'll all be there on their channel, just saying, hey, so it'd just be one of those like chit chats, but it'd be on like one full screen, not a panel.
Yeah.
And we're all there and we're just showing things that we bought or we brought or things of that nature.
I just really didn't like it because they used to have it at it used to be at the Palace Station for years and years. Then they moved it to the Hilton, and that location just sucked. So
yeah.
I quit doing it because I didn't like the location. Like where they would have people park was the total opposite end of the entire hotel. So when we'd have, when you go to a coin show, there's a lot of older folks that just can't walk very long distances. So it's like I'd have customers that would come to try to see me, and they'd park, and they're told to walk, basically a half mile, and they'd turn around and go home. But the Palace Station's a lot better the way they got that set up, I think.
But yeah, and then of course Miss Maniacs will be there because her channel starting up. And then there's a couple others. I'm trying to get Andrew O'Neill, Black Cloud Mining, to drive up there because he lives in Kingman. He's only 30 miles away from me. And because I know if Andrew goes, then Bradley will be there, Bradley Height.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything about the whole thing they're trying to do with YouTubers, though, but it's interesting.
She was trying to do it last year, but a couple of people bailed out at the last minute, and there was only like 2 people showing up, and I didn't know about it to the last minute, so I didn't have time to take off of work.
Definitely happen or something might be a good excuse to. I don't know if they'll to get me enough to want to get a table and be up there for like 3 or 4 days, but might.
Right.
Only like
well, I just figured.
I don't have traffic. So.
I just figured. It's a good place. A Las Vegas coin show. I know there's. I'm not saying it'd be as big as Long Beach by any means, but she did say that she has 213 tables signed up currently.
Wow. Man, what's her name?
Her name is Dawn. I'd have to go to. Let me pull up a new tab.
Dawn or Donna?
Dawn. DAWN. Dawn.
Oh, Dawn. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, she's an older lady. Well, not older. I mean, she's.
Yeah.
She is a sweetheart. Her and her husband are dealers. She deals in like precious stones of the jewelry, the rubies, the amethyst, the diamonds, stuff like that. He deals with gold, silver, currency, things of that nature.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head.
And Miss Mia says, when is it? It's going to be in May, you said?
It's May 15th through the. You can go to coinzip.com, look up Las Vegas shows at the Santa Fe casino, and I believe it's May 15th through the 17th is when it is.
All right.
But I do know it's on coinzip.com.
And
then just type in Nevada and Las Vegas.
I wouldn't go on the Sunday because a lot of.
Well, I think it's Friday to Sunday is what it is. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is what it is.
Dealer setup's Thursday, so it's open Thursday too if you're a dealer. But the show's Friday through Sunday to the public. But if you're gonna go one day, definitely go Friday or Saturday. I wouldn't go Sunday.
Real quick, Michael, Miss Maniac came right behind me and she goes, I want his sticker. Honey, I don't have a sticker to trade with him yet. That's why I don't have a lot of people's stickers.
You want a sticker? I can get you a sticker.
What do you mean hurry up and get stickers?
I want the sticker. Hurry up and get stickers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Got one right there for you.
Yeah, which one you like? You like the circle one or you like the one with the da-da-da-da-da? Because he said he can give you this one. She's pointing at the. You would be pointing at that other one. She's pointing at the ones in. Yeah, the one you just covered up.
Yeah, that's a die. That's a die cut.
So far, I've only been giving that to people that have donated to the channel, so I don't know if I want to just start giving those out to everyone.
So he only got that one for special people. So you're getting the one in the middle. So yeah.
Well, or I got the die cut ones too. I got regular.
Or he has that die cut one you can get.
That one.
The die cut one? Okay,
Just email me the address and I'll get one in the mail.
All right, I just gotta email him the address and I'll get one email for you, okay? All right. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, just go to coinzip.com, type in Las Vegas, and it comes right up there, Las Vegas Coin Show. Actually, honey, back this up. I brought that flyer home. Where'd I put that flyer? Where'd I brought that flyer?
Amelia knows what I'm talking about. It's always good to have an excuse to go to Vegas. So.
Right.
Mine, not yours.
Right. Oh, it's going to be yours, not mine. Where's it?
Oh my god, I keep tripping over shit.
I don't know where the flyer is. I have the circle round necklace thingy that we're.
Well, those are nice markings right there.
Oh yeah, they're all like
I really need it.
probably high end AU, low
I don't
end
know where
AU.
the
They're nice.
flyer went to. I had it. I don't know where it went to. Anyway, it's on the website. So.
Yeah, those ones are uncirculated. 1889.
Now, Michael, do you know the reason why so many Morgans in 1921 you can find uncirculated to mint state, and why they're not worth as much as they should be?
Is that one of them that they just bagged away and had them for a while, or?
Yeah, it basically the mint bagged up over 500,000 of them and just put them away. And then I think it was like 30 or 40 years later they brought them back out and put them back into basically circulation.
This one's real nice too.
That's why you can find so many.
Hey, Cindy, how you doing? Cindelicious, mixing it up. How you doing, chef?
That's a good mix of dates. So.
But anyway, Cajun, I'm going to jump off of here, sir. I'm going to head to bed. You have a good night.
Amen.
All right,
Good
Money
one.
Maniacs.
I appreciate you letting me on and chit chat and show you things.
Yeah, not a problem, bud.
I still think it's bullshit that
Fox Run Forge, I got a question at Cajun. Did Big T have to change his channel? No, not that I'm aware of. I was in his live stream last night. He has his Big T Coins channel, and then his wife, Mama T, has her channel.
that was my opinion.
But everybody in chat, have a good night. Cajun, have a good night. Michael, nice talk.
Good night.
That was Miss Maniacs.
All right.
Okay, man.
Email me if you want that sticker. That's cool.
Yep, I will email you for that sticker because she's already over going, I want the sticker.
Very good.
Alrighty. Thank you, Mike. Bye, Cajun. Everybody have a good night.
All right, Pluton, Nate. Pluton. Let me see. I gotta get back up in chat here.
Yeah, everybody seems to like Morgan dollars. That's for sure.
Yeah. So that's some mixed dates you got right there, Mike?
Yeah, like there's 1897. There's an 1896. 1880. There's another 1880. 1896.
It was in awesome.
1889.
Awesome shape.
1897. 1890. Yeah, pretty good mix of dates. 1901. This is a 1901 O. So yeah, 1901 P would have been a better date, but 1886. And there, I'd say about half of them are AU and the other half are BU. They're like all what most dealers would just call sliders. They're like right on the line. And then this other baggie I got here is a whole roll of 1921 S's. Someone is in Real Giveaway Guy's channel posing as him right now. Okay.
As who?
I don't know.
Someone is
Big
in
T.
real giveaways posting. Oh, as Big T. Oh, okay. Huh.
No, that's not good.
Did Big T have to change his channel? And someone is in Real Giveaways guy's channel right now. Wow. Huh.
I think Big T would understand if it's not doesn't look like his channel, and if you click on his name and it doesn't say whatever 1,000 subscribers or whatever Big T has,
Right.
ignore him or ban him. If it really is Big T, he'll understand that you did that and it'll get straightened out if he's causing trouble. That's what I would do. I mean, I would hope anybody would do that for me too. If I show up on somebody's channel and I don't have my same icon and you click my name and it says I got like 4 subscribers all of a sudden, please ban that person. Because it ain't me. If it really was me, we'd straighten it out later. So, what's the going price on Morgans right now? I paid like $24 each for these here because they were a little nicer. I think if I separated them out, I could probably get a little bit more for most of them. And then for the 21s, I paid a couple bucks less. Just because 21s go for a little bit less. Yeah, not too bad. And like I said, at the same show, I bought a roll of Peace dollars, and they were 23 Ds. They were all AUs. Those I bought for $17 each, just because they're Peace dollars, and not as many people want them, and it's unfortunate because I like Peace dollars.
I'm over in Real Giveaways stream right now. You know how fast his chat flies, so I might not see what's
Yeah, I've
going
been in a
on.
stream a couple of times, but that's about
Oh,
it.
that's not Big T.
Yeah, if it's not, yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell.
No, 12 subscribers. No, and no content. That's not Big T.
You like that sound, Cindy, the silver?
Hey, I'm gonna mute myself for a sec.
Okay. I went over to Real Giveaway Guy's channel. I haven't really followed him ever, and I went over there because I think it was Victoria was telling everybody in one of Bill J's streams that I guess he gave her a laptop or she won a laptop over there. So I figured, okay, I'll go over there and support him. And I don't know. I was in the stream for a little while, and I just didn't get what was going on. I don't know. They were all talking about giving each other sandwiches and stuff. So I'm guessing that just means they were subscribing to each other. But I don't know. I didn't get it. But seemed like a good guy and everything. But so I'm sorry to hear that someone's messing with him and messing with Big T. But yeah, man, it wouldn't have been great like being back in Vegas when everybody would use silver dollars on the tables and stuff, and then the slot machines. That sound nice. A slot machine kicking a bunch of them out. Yeah, I've heard that too, Cindy. I heard he gives away a bunch of stuff, but a couple times I've gone over there, it just seems like I don't know. I just didn't get it, I guess. But hey, whatever. Seems like an all right guy, and probably I'll check it out again. I'm sure. But yeah, I just basically went over there because I think Victoria was talking him up and all thrilled that she got a laptop or something like that. So I'm like, okay, I'll support him. What the heck? But yeah, that's a bummer that Big T's getting messed with. But it's also good that people, what do you call it?
Watch out for each other.
Got that and watch out for him and seem to have his back right away. And instead of just letting it go on, at least there's people asking around about it. J&B Coins chat. Tiny got that. I don't know J&B Coins chat. All right, got envelope written up to Melissa. I got one written up to Midnight Silver Run here. Put some quarters in them, and those will go out. Cool. And what else am I making a mess of here?
For Bitcoins.
What else did I get here? Anything else worth showing? Probably not. Oh, I got this one here. I'll have to get it real close to the camera. See if it shows up.
2020, yeah.
The coin, I just put it on there to focus. Trying to get it. There we go.
Indian head.
It's an Indian head set, and then someone carved it into a skull.
Oh. Yeah, I seen some buffalo nickels turn into hobo nickels.
Yeah, someone just did it with an Indian cent there. It's kind of cool.
1902?
Yep. 1902.
Excuse me. Trying to figure out this coin. You know what this coin's from? Oh, the game's not there.
Yeah, he left me on the full screen there, so I can't see.
It's a 64.
Yes, and it's a hobo Indian headset.
Looks like, well, I need light, and I'm using my scope for it.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's Arabic.
1964. You don't know where it's from, though?
No, I'm trying to decipher it. Sennhorter gave me like 5 pages of coins, and they're all foreign. And this is a 1964. I'm just learning some new coins because it's one of the packages.
Cajun gets back in here.
No rush. Besides, I like those Morgans.
I did a video of this one a couple days ago. It's the new PCGS slab. They gave us these for free at the show, which is kind of
cool. Really? That's nice.
Yeah, and it's actually a silver quarter too. They gave us, so that was kind of fun. But if you didn't see the video, this is how it works. So you take this new slab, and on the back it's got this symbol, like the PCGS logo, with like some wireless kind of thing. So you just open up your phone and you put the slab next to the phone. It pops up a little window, and it verifies that it's a real slab.
Nice.
The coin and holder have been verified by the Gold Shield NFC technology. Tells you all the info on the coin, and it has a photo of it. So apparently this works with all newer phones and new iPhones, and you don't even have to have an app or download it or anything. It just, there's like a microchip, like an RFID chip in here.
Right.
And it's got to be like within like an inch of your phone for it to work. So it's kind of cool.
We used to do inventory control the same way on canned goods, the expensive ones.
Right. Well, then when you talk about RFID, I mean, I studied that kind of stuff in business school because, like, at the time I was in business school, which was a while ago now, like, a lot of the companies were just starting to roll that stuff out. Yeah. Or you have, like, at Kohl's, all their price tags have RFID. They can send out a signal and change all the prices in the store instantly and stuff. And
right.
So when they started saying, you're going to put RFID chips in my coins, I'm like, that ain't cool. It's like you could have the government driving by my house, shoot a beam at my house, and they'll know every coin I have,
Yeah, and also we used to do inventory control and profit and loss and
loss
leaders.
But apparently the way these ones work, it's a different technology. They call it NFC, near field, where you have to, the most, even if you had a really boosted signal, you can only do it from within a foot away. But they have this one set up to where you have to be like within an inch of the coin for it to read.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Did that back in the early 90s, I think.
But believe me, when they started talking about this and you start showing this at the coin show, you got all kinds of people freaking out. It's like, I don't want any chips in my coins. I want I don't want anybody to be able to scan my stuff and know exactly what I have. Or think about it. Like, you got people like walking into a coin show with just a backpack or a briefcase. I mean, do you want like a dealer at some table just to be able to like stick out their phone or like a boosted signal and know exactly what you got in your bag? Or not only a dealer, but how about a bad guy, following your
So it's already on your credit cards or your ATMs.
Well, that's why they were like really emphasizing that this technology, you can't access the chip unless you're real close to it, which I don't know all the science behind it. I would think if you have a strong enough signal, you'd be able to read it from a little further, but I don't know. But it's something different.
But they have to have a close range in order for it to be secure.
Yeah, and if you have a whole box like with 20 or 40 of these together, could you read all of them at once with a signal? I don't know.
Well, that's true too, huh?
Yeah, so I'm sure they wouldn't be putting these chips in the slabs if there really was a huge security concern like that.
Well, see, when I used it in the inventory, we did it through, also bringing in like TVs, and I worked for Target stores, and we used to do that on bringing in inventory to count it faster.
Yeah.
That's labor.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a lot of stores do. Like I said, the whole being able to change prices with like tags on the stuff, if you get a little digital price tags and everything, it's like crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, for inventory, I imagine that's just game changer.
If you got 3.7 million, sitting in the back warehouse, and you got another 15, well, it depends on the size of the store, $5 to $50 million on the floor,
right?
And you're rotating rotating inventory out, and you're bringing in another 1.5 for every 2-3 trucks. It adds up in a week.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about it.
Yeah, there was April 18th. There's a small coin show in Santa Maria.
Oh, okay.
So planning to maybe see that one. If
That's
not, I'll be
April,
going
you
north to Sacramento.
You said April 18th?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's not too. I think the Macintosh guys, I think they put that show on, if I'm correct.
Those are really nice Morgans you got there, Mike.
Yeah, I bought actually a guy from my coin club brought them to the show and came to my table to ask me what I thought about them or what I thought they might be worth. So I took a look at them all and I kind of sorted them out for him and said, well, here's what I'd pay for these and here's what I'd pay for those, and sorted them all out. And then I think he went to like 2 or 3 other dealers, and then I was starting to feel tired. He came back to my table and says, heck with it, I'll just sell them to you if you want to buy them. I'm like, well, yeah, I'll buy them, but it always makes me feel a little weird after I tell someone what I'll pay, and then they go shop around a bit, and then they come back and go, yep, okay, I'll sell to you. That basically tells me I'm just paying higher than everybody else, and maybe I'm paying too much. But
was it a big difference in grade between the 2 stacks that you bought?
No, these ones are just all 1921S.
Oh, okay.
So full roll of the same date, and then these 2 stacks here, it's a full roll of all pre-1921, just mixed dates. So, and these ones, the pre-21s, are maybe a little bit nicer condition. The 1921s are maybe a little bit not, but they're all like right on the AU BU line. There's some BUs, some AUs. So it's a good mix.
It's still pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, of course, I bought them, I think, Friday at the coin show. So silver was like 18 something an ounce at the time. So now it's what, 16 something. So
1666. Well, as of right now.
Yeah, who knows what it'll be Sunday night when it opens up again.
Well, I don't want to look at my 401k right now.
Yeah, but just like when I was talking about gold prices going up and down, it's like,
right.
Even if I look at my 401k right now, yeah, if I compare to what it was 2 weeks ago, it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But if I compare what it was 2 years ago, I'm still doing pretty damn good.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't go down another 10% or, you know.
It's just like a friend of mine puts in an X amount of dollars and he puts them in, 3 or 5 or 10-year, CDs, and he just puts it in there. It doesn't matter, doesn't check them at all. And he's been doing all right from what I understand.
Sure. Oh yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know. I've since what is it? Since I guess election day 2016, my retirement account's pretty much doubled, but now it's gone down a little bit in the last week, but it's still way high. So, and I haven't done anything. It just left everything the way it was, and it's like, oh, that's nice. And that's the thing. So it's like just knowing, and I'm sure most people are in the same situation. It's like everybody's has pretty much doubled in the last 3 or 4 years. So it's like I haven't been selling, I haven't been cashing in and out of it or anything. So does it matter that now it's down 10% from the big high? Yeah, it matters a little bit, but I still feel like it's way up.
So the guy who's trading on the daily basis is probably the one panicking now then.
Oh, sure. The people that are the day traders or the people that are the fund managers. And that's why I was saying earlier, it's like, I think, there might be some real concerns with this whole virus and everything, and maybe it will change the markets, but it seems like a huge overreaction to blame it just on that. I think there's a lot of people that do that day trading or that are the fund managers, and I think they use this as an opportunity or an excuse to move some money into different positions. Because remember, if everything's just going up and up and up, and these guys, some of them will, but not many of them. I mean, they're scared to just sell when they think it's the high, because if they're wrong, they're going to look real bad to all their investors and their bosses. So,
and there's so many people following certain people. Like I was watching a commercial the day about where the guy was playing video games, and another guy was really diligent about watching the market and prices and investigating the companies and P&Ls and all that. And the other guy's just following him, as a match of the, some kind of It was some kind of commercial that they did. One guy was really diligent, one guy was not, and I think that's part of course too. They see people who are selling off and they just follow course.
All right, I got some info for y'all.
Yeah.
That is the real Big T and Real Giveaway Guys live stream. Big T is on both of his channels. He started a brand new one.
Oh,
Called it Big T
because he couldn't get for some reason he can't get monetized. So he's starting a new one so he can get monetized.
What?
So, if everybody goes to his new channel, he won't have the watch hours naturally. He'll get his subscribers though. And then he's going to have to work on his.
Did he have the watch time on his regular account though?
Oh yeah. Oh, he's got many times over what he needs. Is this something I don't know if it's the. They just keep telling him that he can't get monetized.
That's weird.
And he took a lot of videos out. Certain videos, which Big T doesn't allow profanity and all that stuff, on his channel. So he thought everything that he was doing wrong. He took it out, those videos, and boom.
Well, I guess it's good to hear that at least it was him and not someone trying to mess with him, but he should probably build up his channel a little bit before, or change the name, or I don't know, or do something to not freak people out. But I guess now, I'm sure more people will know now that.
Which I forgot about that. He was in my live stream. No, I was in his live stream last night. And he did tell me, I think it was a week ago or so, he was in my live stream and saying, "Hey, I'm going to start a new channel. And instead of Big T coins, now it's Big T's coins."
Well, hopefully this doesn't screw up his auction he's got coming up in a couple of weeks, because
no, it won't. Oh no, no. He still has both channels.
Okay.
He has Big T coins, his regular one, plus his new one.
Well, hopefully he does all this on this regular one, because nobody's subscribed to his new one. So
yeah, he's got I think like 14 or 15 subscribers right now.
But he's going to do the auction and everything on the regular channel that we've been
the
last few months, hopefully.
Right.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, I think.
Hope so.
Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure he will. So
yeah, because everybody that's done shout out videos have been linking that channel. They've been linking some new one. So
hey, Phil Guy, who that? Kim Berger, how you doing? Impossible Wappa. Miss Victoria, let's see. Real Giveaway Guy sent some people over here. Wow.
Is that right? Well, welcome.
Well, I was over there talking about it, and I said, "Hey, somebody told me about an impersonator of Big T over here, so I'm checking it out, And I said, Real Giveaway Guy, I don't think that's the real Big T. And then he said, yes, it is Big T. And then it hit me. Boom. He started that new channel. I'm like, oh, man. Crap.
Yeah, I got it figured out.
Yeah, I can't understand why they won't give him a reason why he's not being monetized instead of just saying.
Unless they did give him a reason he doesn't want to share it. But
oh, that's true too. I forgot about that.
But
I posed a question to him and said, hey, are you sure you're doing everything to the T, to the dotted your I's?
well, usually if you're not, they'll tell you need to get rid of certain videos or whatever it is, if there's a couple. Because that's what they do in their review is once you get your 1,000 subscribers, I guess, and 4,000 hours, then they go and review your content before they approve you. And if they see anything out of the ordinary, they usually will tell you somewhat's going on. They just don't ignore you or tell you no. But it sounds like he's got a answer from them saying no, so that's why he's starting a new channel. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, like 4 or 5 times because
Yeah.
he's been trying to get monetized. I think now for 6 months.
Well,
4
I've
months.
heard other people, not his channel though. I've heard other people they get reviewed and sometimes they get turned down, like if they think that their people are cheating to get the 4,000 hours. Because it was one channel, I won't name their name, but they just did one video that was like an 8-hour or 10-hour video that was showing nothing. It was just like some video they uploaded, and they had everybody watching it. And I guess people were watching it over and over. And I guess they deleted that video on them, so then he lost all that watch time or something, so it didn't qualify.
Wow.
But so yeah, they don't like you to. I mean, everybody has people watch their playlists and stuff, and that's one thing.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. He was selling the hobo reproductions. David Carlisle just reminded me. He was selling those hobo reproduction coins, and like in his auction or giving them away or what have you.
Really?
But he deleted those videos.
Well, that might have got rid of a lot of his watch time then, maybe. If you delete the video, you'd use the watch time.
That's a good point right there.
So maybe I shouldn't sell this one then, the hobo Indian set. But that's not a reproduction. That's just someone that carved it.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I know they got those reproductions of the ones that go for thousands of dollars. And that's weird that they didn't like those for some reason. It's like, I mean, it's a coin you can buy from like AppMex or buy anywhere, you know?
It is odd. It is odd.
I mean, I guess technically, I mean, the reason that people like those is because that artist's work, and if someone copied it without authorization, it is a copyright violation. But I think a lot of those are authorized copies. Maybe not all of them, but
Yeah. In fact, Big T sent me a hobo buffalo nickel. One of those Allen carving. And actually, that is on a semi-key date.
here, let's get Cajun demonetized and kicked out right now. Here, I got these. These are hobo reproductions. But what these are, this is an artist in Spain that does real famous hobo nickels. So these are reproductions. They're just done on plastic. So they're like plastic molds of the real coins.
Plastic? Wow, they look like metal alloy.
Yeah, so here's the back. It's just like a button of white plastic.
Oh,
So what
okay.
they do is when they make one of these, and they sell them, probably the real nickel sells for a couple $100. They've made these plastics and they put them in the flips and then they sign them, and just so the average collector can get something fun too,
Well, that's kind of odd when seeing those little tabs at the end.
Yeah, I don't know where they got these, but these two artists are in Spain.
Oh,
That's just something from Europe, or
I think those flips with the tabs
yeah.
I think those are self-adhesives.
That's what I thought too, but then they staple them as well. So, and the staples are just horrible, like all sticking up and ready to scratch other coins. And
Actually, the self-adhesive flips come with that little tab on them.
yeah, that's really weird that Big T wouldn't at least uploaded his own avatar, or at least tried to make it look like him. That's funny.
Yeah, well, put a regular picture up.
Yeah. Or at least reached out to, half a dozen people ahead of time. Hey, I just started a channel. Will you hurry up and subscribe me, just so when people look, they can see that you're all subscribed to me, or that I'm subscribed to you, or whatever. He could have done that.
I don't know exactly when he started.
Yeah, maybe he just started it today.
But I know he told me about it yesterday for sure, and then maybe like 4 or 5 days ago in one of my live streams.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, like I said, hopefully this auction and everything he still does on his regular channel, and then maybe during that he can then put some links and say, hey, everybody's starting now. You got to go to this new one. So at least we can all get to the right channel for when he does the next thing. And that should help him get a big boost of subscribers that way. Which are all the same people, just resubscribing to his new one.
Miss Kimberger said, Cajun, let me see. Thank you for all your help with the auction coming up. Much love. Oh, okay. Oh, not a problem. Yeah, I always try to help when I can. You know.
Very, very cool.
You know, I do not like. I don't care for them self-adhesive flips.
Yeah, I don't.
Because what happens if something goes wrong with climate control?
Yeah,
In your house, your air condition or whatever,
no.
and it gets to be 130 degrees.
Well, you've mentioned that because it's funny you mentioned that because in somebody's stream earlier, it might have been Bill J's or somebody's. Somebody was asking me about the self-adhesive ones, and I told them I don't recommend it because I've seen them. Like people when they come in, like when someone shows me their collection or somebody passes away and they want me to buy someone's collection, I've seen them where all these things are kind of already peeled apart and they're falling apart. So that, like you said, someone either stored them in a humid place or a really hot place, and it just destroys the stickiness over years and years, and then the coins are all falling out over each other.
What if the stickiness, that self-adhesive glue
Right.
melts, and then kind of that stuff just might get on the coin itself?
Well, not even getting on the coin. That's a concern, of course. But like I said, if I take like a regular 2x2 holder, these things have been used for decades. When they got regular staples, everybody has had these staples around coins for years and years. We know they're not going to mess with coins even after 20, 30, 40, 50 years. All this adhesive in there, we have no idea what kind of chemicals that is or what kind of outgassing there is from it, to where even if the adhesive melts and doesn't even melt and get on your coins, does just the fumes of it, is that going to tone your copper after 10 years? Is it going to tarnish your silver? I mean,
Right.
yeah. And then, like you said, if it gets on the coin, who the heck knows what it'll do? Is it just like PVC? Will it eat the silver? Or so? Yeah, I see no purpose for those. And yeah, of course, I can see it's a little bit convenient. But you know what? I get that flat clinch stapler. It's not that hard to staple a 2x2. You know.
Right. Correct.
So, yeah, I just don't.
And then there's those staplers now. Most of your new staplers now are the flat staplers.
Is that right? Well,
Most of them that I see for sale, the staples are flat.
this is the one, the Max Flat Clinch Stapler. That's what I
Yeah,
use.
I need to go get me one because right now all my staplers are the pop-ups. So I'm
Here you
actually
go. I'll show you a little trick here.
I'm using a plier.
Spamming on Cajun's chat here. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. There's my Amazon store, Hector. If you click on there, I got the link right to the flat clinch stapler. It's like $15 if you buy it. I think I get like 30 cents.
Okay.
Doesn't cost you any extra. There you go. But yeah, anyway, that's the one I recommend. I mean, I got a couple of. They even have like a little miniature version that I usually take to coin shows. And
No, I need the big one. The little ones are
yeah,
sometimes.
the big one's fine. It takes regular staples and it works perfect. And yeah, I just did here's the 2x2s that I just did for the 2002 or 20S. Perfectly flat and works great. Love it.
because it takes too much time to get them and then use
Don't use any staples. Problem solved. I mean, yeah, a lot of people use little envelopes or just the regular flips, but I don't know. Then you got to put stickers on the flips or something, or to write on them or write your information. But a lot of people like 2x2s. So,
Well, you know how David is. He's being facetious.
Where is he?
David Carlisle.
Oh, there he is. No problem solved.
He's making a joke. I like the PC. I like the PCGS slabs. Yeah, naturally, but I like the guardhouse ones. The non PVC ones. I love them.
no, those are fine. Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to pay 8 cents a piece for them or what have you.
Oh yeah, I mean, for the 2.5 by 2.5 ones, they recommend for like the coin submissions. Those are pretty expensive, those flips, but a lot of people like those, but it's just a hard, clear plastic flip, which is fine for just storing your coins. But I mean, a lot of people like to write the date or write the vintage or write their cost, or especially if you're then a part-time dealer and you're later going to want to go sell the stuff. If you just have a case full of a bunch of clear plastic flips, it's just going to look weird and it's going to be a big mess and no one's going to know. You need to have 2x2s with at least date and mint marks, or because think about it, if you just have like this sitting out on your table, a whole bunch of Morgan dollars in clear flips, everyone's going to be asking you, oh, what's the mint mark on that 1884? Or, oh, what's the mint mark on that? You got to have a 2x2. So he's not joking. Paper flips are a thing of the past. You're living in a different world then, Dave. You're not here, man, because it's not a thing of the past. Paper 2x2s are sticking around.
I love the cardboard flips. I do.
Hey, Cajun, how much
Can be around forever, dude.
how many of these flips, 2x2 flip, 2x2 cards fit in that little boxes that I bought those plastic slips, the flips, I mean? Does it hold like 50 and the Mylars are thicker because of the double-sided
Well, Hector, one answer is when you're using these 2x2s, more will fit in a box if you have flat stapler than if you don't, because they fit together.
That's more. But I was comparing the flattened out stapler on the 2x2s and how many will fit in one box versus
100 or more.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of I don't see the 2x2 cardboard holders going away anytime soon, David. There's just
I like both of them.
Too convenient. Too many collectors put their coins in them, and they sell a ton of them at every show, so they're going nowhere.
Like that right there on these, that's the ones we were talking about. These are the non-PVC guardhouse, and on one side you can put a insert, write the information on the paper, and you got your coin on that side, or you can put 2 coins and then put the penny or the nickel or whatever.
Yeah, I like those. I like those better than 2x2s for my own stuff, for sure. But the problem is even for long-term storage, especially if you're putting a piece of paper in there and printing on it or writing on it, then you got paper, and then you got ink, and then you got whatever it is near your coins, and bright red copper is real susceptible to tarnishing and toning. So the less things you have near it, the better.
Yeah. You see you got like the papers on this side. That's all right. Camera's backwards. And then you got your coin on this side, but who's to say that it won't leach through or whatever.
Well, on a coin like that one there, Cajun, the way you have that, the coin is not near the seam there. So, like, it's protected and it'd probably be fine long term. But when you put a silver dollar in a holder like that, the very top of the silver dollar is exposed to the air because it's real close to that seam. And I've seen those after years, the top of the silver dollar will actually be toned where it's near that edge. And so those aren't really perfect either. But I mean, I don't know, not for larger coins at least. And people are asking, like, what's the best way? I mean, it really depends on the coin. You talk to a guy like Rich Cali for his copper, he puts everything in the capsules. I mean,
yeah, he does.
That's real expensive, but it's probably better than some of these other options.
Yeah, those things are like 20 cents a piece, something like that.
Yeah, if you buy them in bulk, they are. Yeah, if you buy them just a few at a time, they're closer to 50 cents or $1.
Right.
So it really depends on the coins. And if the coin really is that nice and then nice enough to where you're super concerned about it, it's probably something you should probably consider getting graded anyway if you're that worried about it. But yeah.
That, or you can do the 2.5 by 2.5 flips for your dollars. Because I don't put dollars for permanent storage in the 2x2s.
Right.
You know, I would rather go with the 2.5 by 2.5
Yeah, I got these here too. I got they call them the crown size for like bigger coins.
Right.
1.5 by 2.5. So those work. I mean, they were good because they leave enough room away from the paper. So if you put a silver dollar in one of these, for example, I mean, there's plenty of room in there to where nothing's touching your coin, and
then you can safely have staples away from it.
yeah, and there's plenty of room for your staples, plenty of room to write on it if you need to. Because if you put a silver dollar in a regular 2x2, you can see here, there's just not much room on the 2x2.
No.
Oh, and then Fox Run Forward said that's where a hot glue gun comes into play. No, actually, we're trying to get away from the self-adhesive like that. That hot glue will melt in extreme heat, and then what is that glue going to do?
It's almost like the purpose of when you're going to sell it, how long you're going to keep it in there. That seems like a purpose for either one, depending on what you're going to end up with doing it with or using it with.
Yeah.
But I do like the cardboard flips, and I do sell them. I sell the guardhouse cardboard flips, and they come in a box. I mean, if you want the box,
Right.
They cheaper without the box, but with the box, they
Something organized is easier too.
yeah, when you get stuff from me, you're gonna get it in a box, and that's your storage box.
Right.
Right.
But I do like the cardboard flips. I do.
Since we're talking about supplies, Cajun, are you getting ready to set up a big box, big order?
Yeah, I'm working on a big order right now. As soon as I get a few more orders,
Okay.
then I'll email everybody in my order book, and when I get the money in, then I'll just go ahead and
We'll talk later. I'll call you up maybe on Saturday evening, about between 5 and 6. I'll email you before I call you. Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Just give me a text message.
Okay, I'll do that. Right now, what I'm working on is I'm on Namista, and I'm trying to figure out all these coins. These foreign coins are they got some really cool
What we were talking about before when Cajun was figuring out that stuff with Big T.
Yeah. It's like this one here. I have no idea what it is. I don't know if it's Korean, Chinese, Japanese.
Oh, I have one like that.
It's got a whole
Korean or Japanese. That the chrysanthemum flowers there's probably Japanese.
It is
Japanese. Okay.
Probably.
It is. Show the bottom of it again. Okay, I'm familiar with those symbols.
What's the other side look like?
Those are from the 50s, I think. That one's the 50s, I want to say.
It's upside down. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a 50. I
53,
don't know
right?
I don't know if it's 50 yen. Okay, that's a 53. Yeah, I figured it was in the that's a 50 yen or whatever they call them. Oh, that symbol to the bottom left. I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's
Right.
a 50 yen coin.
Is it a yen coin? Okay.
Yeah, 50 yen.
I mean, while you guys were talking, I was going through these because I gotta.
Actually, that 53 doesn't really. I don't know if it corresponds with the date. Actually,
I think it does, but I'm not positive.
yeah. I have a coin like that. I don't know. No. Actually, the one. Actually, the one I have doesn't have the date. You have to decipher the date from the symbols.
Right. Well, no, this one, I not even mention it. The 53 doesn't mean 19. It's like year of 53 years of.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Correct.
Oh, that's right.
53 years of reign.
So it might be like 1970s or something, or 1960s, or whatever.
You meant or
that emperor, yeah. But I do have a coin or two like those, but The ones I have are from the 1950s, if I'm not mistaken. And the ones I have are like $1.50 a piece, something like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty coin. I like it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like
Says-
53 years of rain or something, or I forgot the whole thing.
Yeah, you're running the same problem with a lot of the Middle Eastern coins. Like they'll have different dates on them, and it's either from their calendar or how many years of whatever since whatever emperor or whichever ruler it was.
Right, correct.
Yeah.
So, well, guys, I've got to run. It is after 3. Wow. Okay.
3 o'clock Bayou time? Dang.
Uh,
Mine here.
well, I've been a good boy lately. I've been going to bed at like 10 to 11 at night.
Oh, now?
Getting a regular time. For the last couple of weeks. That's why y'all don't see me on this late at night anymore.
Well, maybe that's good for you too. Who knows?
Well, I've been better because I haven't been on at all after 11 o'clock.
You
This is
know,
my first time.
springtime is coming up, and that's when the lawnmowers are going to start kicking in. We hope this year,
Uh-huh.
because last spring was a dud, for all the shops in town.
Wow.
In our town, we don't have a shop anymore. All of them closed up.
Lawnmower shops?
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
We have a lot of gardeners that just buy a new one.
Oh, okay. Nobody brings that stuff in for repair anymore.
No.
Because they don't own a mower anymore. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense.
Man, the other thing too is that in California, what do you call it? The Air Resources Board here in the Valley, you can almost get a brand new electric mower, and they're like $500, and some of them they'll give you almost 80% cost covered.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a yen, and it's from 1871 until 2009.
You got to make sure those symbols are right.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm looking at them. See, the 58, 46 to 53, 42 to. Okay, I got it. I found it. That is the year of the Showa.
Year of the
Showa.
You said 1871 or 19?
No. It started in the reigns of different Showas, and this is during the year of. It's in. I can't pronounce those words.
Hector, Cindy says she has a link she can send you if you email.
Okay.
That will have the information. I guess she knows those, or has a website that has them.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I found some of my silver coins from Mexico. Some are worth. One is worth $20 in the U.S. In Mexico is worth $84 or $86. 86 pesos. I'm sorry.
Nice.
But yeah. Okay, Cajun.
Yeah, I'm going to run, guys. I want to thank all of y'all for coming in. Everybody in the chat. Hector, you want to do your outro?
Oh, I haven't done one in a long time, but thanks, folks, for listening to us in the channel and Pat and the panel. Michael, nice to see you again. Cajun, like always, good to see you again. And everyone else, have a good day. If you don't see me in a couple weeks, it's because I'm sleeping in or on my second job. Everybody have a nice night. Good night.
Thank you, Hector.
Good. Very good. I guess I don't really have too much to say, Cajun, other than have a good weekend to everybody. And it looks like what do we got in chat there? Melissa doesn't. Here, I'll put that link in the Amazon again. So hopefully that helps, Melissa. And right there, it'll bring up a page, and you should be able to click on coin supplies, and it'll have that stapler and all that other stuff I was talking about. But anyway, Cajun, thanks again. You guys have a good weekend, and keep having fun with all your coins.
That's what it's about, having fun with coins.
Absolutely.
Coin fun. All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming in. And as always, love, peace, crackling grease.
Breeze.
Catch y'all Plutarch.